again. Because I looked up one picture, right? Because I forgot what the thing was actually called, so I just like described what I was looking for, and I found a better picture. So...
All right, we are ready for the recap though.
Oh my goodness! Yay! What is it called? Yeah, this one. Okay. All right, is everybody ready?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always ready.
Oh my god.
Why does it feel like Taylor Lautner shows up in every one of Tommy's recaps?
Because he's a werewolf.
Who's the... Oh, it's the Lord, never mind.
Alright, go through these.
Yeah, so the first one, the Lord's fucking dead, and that's everybody's reaction to the Lord dying.
Canon absolute cinema.
Sounds peaceful and violent.
And Trick's in the background getting ready to leave us. And then obviously that's the Lord coming back. That was pretty self-explanatory. Woke up from a good nap. And then
Why is there like shit on the fucking pillow? What happened to him?
that was the he threw up.
His throat's the same color as his skin.
Yeah.
You've never had a skin-colored throw-up before?
Yeah, exactly. And then
Oh, I should probably be muted.
Everyone else is gonna be you.
No, it's fine.
we were all just hanging out, and then all of a sudden he's back! Yay!
Yay, yippee.
Taylor Lautner's back.
I like that you felt the need to draw eyes onto that picture, even though that guy
No,
already.
it was straight. It was complete purple.
Oh my god.
I just used the fucking bucket tool and everything turned purple except the mouth.
Oh, is that why there's some fucking shit stain on the pillow?
It's like his face paint is like he painted himself purple. It's just rubbed off of the pillow.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
I hope Sam enjoyed this one.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Alright. Well, everybody, don't forget to mute Jaden.
Oh
Who?
shit. Were you?
I looked at
Hey, how's
the
it going?
I looked at the blue of Theo on stream, and I thought that was the Beast's hand, like wrapping around his like stomach, like a caressing lover.
No.
Yeah, we getting freaky.
What?
We get freaky.
Whoa.
No, like the little blue of your sleeve. I thought that was the Beast's hand, and he was like rubbing your belly or some shit.
Oh.
freaking
Yeah, he's
freaked
my
me out
boy.
for a
It's
second.
like the
I-
fucking pictures of
He's
like
my-
fucking
Like
the
a
married
little boy.
couple, but one of them is frick.
yeah.
Oh god.
What if I want to hear what the Beast is saying? What if I want to break my immersion?
I mean, I can't we can't physically stop you.
Yeah,
There's
if you-
nothing physically saying we can't.
If you want to hear
Bit
him,
rude,
you're
isn't it?
allowed to hear him. It's just that would be knowledge that your character wouldn't have. But that's all.
Yeah, no, you know what? That's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
torture
fine.
me. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
You're
Carlos,
you
I
have,
see
like,
what you
no
mean
sense of
now.
self-control.
You
I
do-
will
Yeah, yeah, looking at it directly now, but like out of the I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I had to do a double take on it.
All right.
We're one in more ways than one.
Oh, I see what you mean now by the like hand.
We're like brothers, but closer.
So,
Let's get this gang rolling. Sorry.
where last we left off, you all had dealt with the death of one of your party members, who then came back to life. No harm, no foul.
Ooh.
And in a bit of rage, he decided to leave. He would end up splitting off from you. But, of course, you couldn't leave him unattended. And so he walked off with Leary as you all partied. Thankfully, you are no longer within the Feywild, though it has been some time since you would have left naturally. It has been a 6-week time gap, and I'm going to iterate this for the people who are watching, although I've already discussed it with everybody here. The people who had talked with them, it was specifically Melancholy, I think, gave a piece of information regarding the dragons they no longer have. It's just a little bit of retconning, because I wasn't happy with how that happened. So, with that being said, everything else stays the same. It is just they are no longer aware of that particular fact. After you all finished your celebration, a giant had stormed out of the woods and basically screamed at Ed, saying, "You, over here, now!" And brought him aside, and telling him that he recognizes that though he will never be the leader that Giantkind needs, Giantkind does need warriors, because there is threat on the lips of many. There is still the lingering threat of all things that would endanger not just Giantkind, but humankind and all living things on Raymir. And so he is going around and he is assembling as many giants, giantkin, and rune bearers as he can possibly find. Although Ed is the only rune bearer that they currently know of, he was also given the task to go and find one of the kin, one of the kins of the different giants, who are mortals blessed with some sort of a giant spirit inside of them. That spirit transforms them in some way, making them taller, stronger, basically inhabiting the space that a giant would. Strangely, it seems that he already knows that said kin is going to be somewhere in Lorala, and that the party is more or less the best person to be looking for them, as if he were to go and do it, he would never find them. It just wouldn't happen. And so he's tasked the party with going and finding this individual. But from there, he said that if Ed would like to train, he may, with them. And if they find this individual, they would be welcomed into the war room. Although it doesn't have a particular name. For now, the war room is a small pocket dimension that can be accessed by using a magical key that was handed to Ed in any lock or any archway in order to access it, to walk in and teleport into a place where they are able to find rest, to plan any sort of attacks, and to meet the other kin and the other giants. This threat that is on its way is going to need heroes. And while he does not trust in the rest of Ed's party, he does see within Ed not a heroism, and it's not a heroic soul, but a soul that knows when things must be done, there are only going to be people who take up any mantle to do it. There must be metal within these men. And so, we begin once more as we zoom back in to the rest of the party. Logi, the giant, fire giant, has given Ed everything he needs, and he is about to go walk off. If there's anything that the party wants to do, or speak to Logi in any way, you may do so. Otherwise, he is just going to leave and leave you all to your devices.
quick question. Did you mean to put return to from on the?
Did I put return to from instead of return to form?
Yeah. Because like I was like maybe that's like I was like maybe this is incorporated in the story somehow. I was like, no,
Maybe
this
it's a
doesn't make
bit.
sense. Return to from what? Turn to from what? That's why I was like the entire I was listening, but I was just like, nah, I better tell her just in case. I was like, I don't want return to from at the beginning of the title. I'm like, what does that mean?
Sitting there fucking till next week, like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, like, what story plots are here in that title?
It should be better now.
Yeah, you got it. I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
I did that quick.
I don't.
I wasn't thinking.
Fair enough. But you saying he's leaving?
Yeah.
Yep, big man's leaving.
Best I
don't
just
really
scowl. I'll just scowl and ignore him.
Fucking
So what do you got against the big guy?
He was racist.
He was a racist.
He was in fact racist.
I mean,
Didn't
he said
he just
he's
kind of?
Dangers of
Didn't he
artifice
just
and
kind of
metal,
look
we
at
cannot
Theo and go
trust them.
"you"? But I feel like anybody would do that.
This was different.
See, this is
my
why like
God.
we try to fight for Ed, and then he says some shit like that.
No, but like,
You know,
Like, no
it's
wonder we don't get along.
No,
It's like,
no,
to be
no.
fair,
I
you
think-
are a devil. Like,
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
are.
no, no,
You
no.
really went devil with the
Disgusting.
hard D, okay? Like,
Hayden-
You
no.
should
Hayden-
relapse.
yeah, you said that like he's a stinky, like dirty man.
No, you don't understand. He
stinky
was
dirty man.
devil hard D'ing fucking
Oh,
Icarus.
shit. I mean, no, I.
Real.
Suddenly he gets a pass? Is that what you're gonna tell me, huh?
I forgot about
Like
that. I remembered him being mean to Theo. I forgot about the thing you said about Icarus.
The only person he didn't have anything bad to say to was Oz, and Oz is happier because is a lot of his, well, not his trauma, but like the thing that was holding him down a good bit has relinquished from him.
I mean, I would call it a trauma, I feel like, you know?
Yeah, but that's just like getting
It's
saying
like
he got
Pac-Man in
rid of all of his
Pac-Man.
trauma.
Yeah.
But he I will say he's gotten better where he said that, like, you know, we should be fighting together. It's like, yeah, but those people, I don't know.
Them people.
Yeah, okay.
nah.
So I'm gonna fill you guys in. I get back there. I'm like, hey, we're looking for another big lady.
Yeah.
Oh
I
shit!
think-
What's this
I
one's
think
name?
we
I didn't
heard
write
all
it
of I'm
down.
gonna be honest.
he didn't.
Oh
give you
yeah,
a
he's
na-
not quiet.
He did not give you a name. He
Just description.
yeah, he just said it was going to be it was going to be the matron of stone. Is who you were looking for.
Okay, we're looking for a stone giant type lady.
Okay.
She's not going to be giant yet, at least not as big as he is, but she's going to be bigger than the average person. And that's pretty much all we have to go on. I also have this magic key that I can stick into any door hole, and it will lead me to a pocket dimension where the giants are planning their war.
Cool.
He said that as of yet, you guys are not allowed in the war room, even though I am. But if we do a good job finding this lady, you can earn your place there.
Okay.
To be honest,
Fantastic.
I'm not totally down with the idea that just because I have a rune in my soul that I had nothing to do with, I'm okay, but you guys aren't. That seems kind of messed up.
I mean,
Yeah,
if we
well,
do
I
a
don't know.
good job, we're fine, I guess. But
Yeah.
I mean, do we have, like, I guess the question is, how important is the information in that war room? Do we need, is it like a need to know basis, or is he just be doing that just for that?
I'll be so honest, I think our best chance at dealing with the dragons is siding with the giants. I think that's really the only way we deal with this.
Artifice.
They
Fair
did
enough.
once before, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but can we even trust them? Like, fully?
Well,
No.
the only reason they're back is because they don't want the dragons to be back.
They work metals and stone into unnatural
Do
shapes.
we
They
know
can't
the
be
history
trusted.
of
They're
like the
beasts of
giant
artifice.
Dragon War,
Yes,
or
I
is it
know.
just like in general?
What did you say, AJ?
With the does everyone concede that like the Giants won, or was it the stalemate that like
was
no
a
one really
stalemate.
won?
It was definitely a stalemate. Though most historians say that the Giants were on track to winning.
Okay. But it was a war to stop the destruction of the material plane, basically, right? The dragons were invading and fucking everything up, and the giants
wasn't-
showed up and...
It wasn't the material plane, it was just Raymir.
Okay.
But the two original inhabitants of Raymir were the Giants and the Dragons. And they did not like each other. And so they ended up causing turmoil and conflict, wrapping up their... what they would say is their creations, though historians kind of doubt that all creatures are descended from either giants or dragons. They enraptured them to fight for them, and so both sides were at bloody conflict in order to have one winner between them
Yeah, I would
that
not
would rule the
necessarily
continent.
call the
Giants
Giants
the
like,
good guys.
Quote, good guys, but like
Yeah.
I guess technically,
The better alternative.
yeah.
Yeah, the giants are chill with us. Like, they are
I would
cool. No, well,
chill?
dragons want to eat us and take all our stuff, right? Giants just kind of want to
You are made of meat.
rule over us, I think.
Giant.
But-
So, in the original, like the historical context, because you would know this as like a historian.
Yeah. Big ol' nerd.
Giants originally just proclaimed themselves as like kings, like they were the rulers, and they saw humanity and humanoid species as their subjects. Dragons saw anything that wasn't dragon, and I mean full dragon, as slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So giants
So
are
it's either suffer under the monarchy or suffer under its slip.
giants are definitely the lesser evil. And to be
Yes.
totally honest, do you think we can beat both of them? Do you think we can get
Nah.
both of them out of here?
Probably not.
also, I will say
Slavers and artificers, who's to choose?
I will say as well that Nibirum, who died some time ago, he was the like top king of the giants, and over what effectively is like millennia of waiting and regaining strength, he started to see the humanoids as more of like his children than his subjects, and so he ended up taking on the moniker the Rune Father instead of the Rune Ruler or the Rune King. And so he kind of like shifted his outlook, though not all giants could share that same outlook. Some might not. So it is, but generally all of the dragons you know of, except for Eggs, is
Good one.
yeah, the Eggs is like the sole dragon who said like, yeah, no, I don't really want slaves. I don't need them.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a little chance that like Vile's egg child also turned out okay at least.
Who
But,
knows?
you know, we never know.
We don't know. That's the problem.
We don't
I
know.
feel like Eggs, all he wants is just people to make him breakfast food, and as long as they're doing that, he's good.
Otherwise, they die.
No,
Sees-
like, he'll just go to
Sees
sleep.
Everyone who's not a dragon as someone who can cook him delicious meals.
Yeah, wakey wakey eggs and bakey.
Hell yeah.
That's like a prayer of eggs.
I love that. I love that for
We're
him.
back.
And Biggie.
It's just I don't want to be caught up in a game that we can't get out of. That's the only thing I'm really worried about.
I'm definitely with you on that.
I mean,
So-
I feel like once we decide something, we're gonna be in it. There's not really you do this small thing and then we get out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
But I'm just saying, just don't expect him to be swearing any oaths anytime soon.
Really, you of noble blood, so afraid of politicking.
I've never had the impression that you
Not
guys
this kind
would
of
be
politicking.
a part of this.
The what?
Politicking. He said.
Oh, sorry.
I don't
that's what you-
want you guys to feel like you have to be a part of the giant war just because I'm in on it.
I mean, we're not just gonna let you go alone. Be so for real.
And to be fair, Ed, I'm one of the idiots who lives on this fucking continent. I kind of don't got a choice in the matter.
Yeah, that's where I am right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, even if we don't really want to make a choice, we're gonna have to make a choice in the long run. Yeah. But yeah, I guess for now, I guess we'll keep that in mind while we find our way out of walk around. I guess.
Where are we
need,
going?
disguise
Yeah,
things.
we. So we know she's somewhere in Lorala. That's it. That's the only clue he gave us.
The only clue he
Yep.
gave you, yeah.
And a description.
Okay.
Wait, did he mean current Lorala or all of
We are in
historic
current.
Lorala?
Current
Like, we're-
Lorala, imagine.
I feel like he would check a map before giving us a location name. Like,
Yeah, if
there's
he
no
meant,
way he
like,
just.
Old Lorella, we'd be like.
You can probably still ask him.
He
hey-
says, "Yeah, the Anfito
Hey,
territory."
can I run to the
Swamptown.
top of the hill and go like, hey,
Hey!
Hey yo!
do you mean like today, Lorala, or like way back?
Way back. The doc's alive.
I'll be honest, my my fate seer specifically said Lorala. But they are not as old
Okay.
as I am, so. And
Okay,
I would
so we're
imagine they'd be
thinking
more
current.
tuned. Yes, I would imagine.
Okay, thank you.
How long has it been since the greater territory has changed then? Like, what's the
I would
current
have an
state?
exact number for that, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a history boy.
It would have been, if I remember, somewhere around the tune of 612 years ago.
About 600 years.
Hmm.
Damn.
Perhaps I need to go to a library. And he, like, walks off.
I feel like they can't let him in a library.
Yeah, like, is he not?
he's
Not
he's
really
gigantic and
Mr.
made of
Fire.
wood.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Mr. Fire, and also cannot fit in the library itself. Like,
Someone just fucking died. Holy shit.
someone.
I think he
Someone's gonna-
needs someone to go into libraries for him.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to like read the books to him.
It's like all tucked up in bed.
Yeah.
Having someone read
Tucked up
you.
in his fucking hole.
Well, you
of
see,
dirt.
once upon a time.
Before the war, that's what the rune bearers did. they were the book readers. I'd be perfect for that job, actually. I was born at the wrong time.
So, where do you think is the best place to start looking?
I'm gonna say cities.
Wherever there is prey, we must hunt soon.
If we're looking for a person who's going to stand out, I feel like
We're
a
not
city is
that
a good
hungry
place
yet.
to look. Oh,
Yeah. Huh. Nothing.
I will say, there are a couple of locations that you could go to. Let me go back to my Lorella folder. So
Go to
closest,
Swogtown.
the closest city that is no longer in Lorella, fool.
I know that's how I realized it.
it's now Swuk City, by the way.
Swockingham.
So there's the town of Eviat. You are kind of like on a hill. You're not like all the way at the top of it, but you are on a hill, and you can see kind of down into as the hill rolls towards the ocean. You are seeing the city of Eviat in the distance. You know, to the southwest from where you are. Right now, you are in like, or sorry, no, southeast. You are in the southwest of Lorala, so you're fairly close to the bottom. But to to the west by southwest is Eviat. To the, I would say then actually probably just the east. If you were to head east, you'll hit Kalnuris. And then to the north is a small town called Ketok. And then if you were to go like straight down all the way to the ocean, you would end up in Sokashatrel. So there are 4 different potential locations you could go to. But the capital is Kalnuris, or the old capital is Kalnuris. Eviat is a port city, so there's, of all the places where you would see the most traffic, it would probably be Eviat. Sokashatrel isn't a city, it's kind of just a large town, and Ketok is a very small village. But from there, you have access to the rest of Lorella.
Question: would we know where the most I hate
Kalnuris
/ Meritas?
Kalnuris.
So yeah,
Kalnuris.
that's probably the place we avoid if we can.
Where are the most racist Laurelans, please?
I mean, I think
I'm
we should
fine.
still. Some of us definitely
Hey,
know
which
that
race
you
would
guys
you-
is still. Mostly looking at you, Ken and Ed. I'm gonna be so honest.
What?
You guys are
Ken?
probably the most fucking recognizable out of all of us.
Who? Me?
Ken and Ed.
Oh
Ken-
shit!
Ken and
Yeah,
Ed.
they do kind of
Okay,
like
yeah.
my dad's kind of like enemy number one. No,
Yeah.
Claude's public enemy number one, but he's like sort of my uncle.
They're gonna bully
Fathers,
Ed.
our fathers aren't very much liked here, so.
They saw the
Yeah.
femboy Al pictures. They're gonna
But
bully
also,
Ed.
but also, Ken,
Yeah. That's your dad, right?
You do look
That's
like
propaganda
way
in
too similar
Lorella.
to your dad,
Yes,
okay, so-
wanted poster.
Fanboy Al.
It's-
You guys have
This is
seen
the
my
face of the
dad. He
enemy.
doesn't look like that.
Average Meritosian.
You don't know he got the femboy fit right now.
I might fucking die if I. Yeah, you're walking through the public, like, hey, look what Elaine looks like, and it fucking that picture. You just
Hey, I didn't know your dad had all that.
Damn.
Now.
You know what? I'd switch sides too. No, but yeah, disguises I imagine are gonna be needed.
Yeah.
I think the only person who's good is Theo, because you know.
Yeah. I would lend you my mask, but I kind of need it, like, kind of bad.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We don't. No.
That's good. I'm
Just
clutch
get-
like that. I'll just clutch up.
I have my own. I can just wear that.
I mean, I would wear.
I-
it on my
I
own
have
for-
disguise
you know,
self. I'll be fine.
What do
No, like I said, I'm clutch like that. They just won't notice me.
I
Just
disguise
simply
myself
just
to look
gonna
like
not do
Ken.
anything.
Well,
Now you gotta
if
choose.
Let me pull up my
Uh,
character sheet.
Well,
one
if
of us
anybody
is
wants,
gonna have to change.
an extra cloak, you can just borrow mine, I guess.
I got one. Don't worry.
You're probably gonna have to like hide that symbol on your cloak again. I'm gonna be so honest.
Who are you?
Shut the fuck up.
They don't like the Rangers in Lorella?
What do you mean the Rangers?
Hell,
He
Rangers.
changed that.
Talking
He changed the back. He changed the back.
Changed
He
the
changed
back.
the back
Oh my
already.
god.
Funny. That was a good one. I mean, that was a good one.
How many?
Wait,
how many
actually,
episodes? I need to
the
check.
So
It was a
many.
very long time.
So
It was
many.
so many. It has to be more than 10.
It
That's
was.
wild.
Because I
think it was
remember
all of
Tommy
Arc
told
2.
me.
I think it was like all of Arc 2. I think was.
Yeah, because I remember Tommy told me about it, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything, and it like I forgot. Like there was some part of me that forgot it, then I kept on looking. I'm like, oh yeah, that.
Oh
I
yeah.
guess. Yeah.
That's
Rangers
actually
life.
hilarious.
Yeah, I don't got anything, so I'll take anything.
I'll get anything.
I can lend you like a cloak or something for now.
I hand over the cloak I've been wearing.
No, thank you.
It's like, here. What?
It's fucking.
God
No,
damn.
it's nothing against you as a person. It just smells really bad.
I just hate you.
You
That's
just
fucked up.
stink, brother.
Well, can't say you didn't try.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but
You can have my chain.
And
don't
I'll
care.
just take Icarus's cloak. It's fine.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
just
guess
as a, like,
Oz.
Temporary
It's-
fix.
Yeah, I was about to say. It says Oz has clothes common, so maybe.
Be honest,
I don't
I
know.
honestly don't think we're ever really to be recognized. And be honest with you.
Well,
We
that's
will.
Easy.
I will.
It's easy for you to say. I mean, like, I maybe not me, but those two for sure. I mean, just I guess wear hoods and hopefully we're fine.
Yep.
Just don't go into like a super populated
Icarus,
city
can you make like a leash?
for the dog.
Yeah, for the dog. Sorry.
For the dog.
For the
I was
dog.
like, what?
Yeah, no, I was cut in for the dog. For the dog.
Yeah.
I point to myself like,
Hold
why
on.
the
No,
hell
not
do I
you,
need a
Theo.
leash?
Not you.
No,
Not you.
no, listen. I also thought that for a second. Sure, yeah.
Why do you act
Just
so
like-
confused? You already are their pet.
Just give me like a bit of time
No,
to
I've
like
made
get
it
that
very
thing.
clear that I'm not a pet.
Do you have any like
It's not-
specific
it-
colors or
it's
whatever
all
you
good.
want?
And yet you sit and
No,
play
I'm
fetch
good
when
with
they
that.
ask.
Okay.
They're family.
No, that's why. Like, I imagine Oz is like, no.
It's
For the
great.
dog. For Blink.
For the dog.
Yeah, remember you don't have to. Icarus again. Hey yo.
Me looking like at Theo and then back again like what?
For the dog. For Blink the dog. Oh my
See, I wasn't
god.
even thinking about Theo. Because he said, "Can you make me a leash?" I was like, "Huh?"
That's why I like for either case because I thought I went both routes and I was like, let me cut this off real quick.
Well. But yeah, I can work on that.
Let me know.
I get leather workers' tools if you want to borrow them.
Oh,
Oh shit.
yeah, sure.
Is that why you smell?
What?
No.
What the
Well,
fuck?
I do work with leather, but it was mainly kind of just to do patch repairs to keep things together. It was just something that I picked up.
Why you absolutely stink ass? Jesus Christ. You just keep going back to oh, is that why you're so unkempt and nasty and ugly and
It's like, damn, bro.
Leave his ass alone.
yeah, you don't even need the fucking Jaden to be here. We're just gonna dog you. Pun intended.
Damn.
I don't. Ed doesn't like him. He's gonna take the
Yeah, I know.
opportunity.
Jesus.
All right,
Bro,
take
we're
it
gonna
off
fucking
your ass.
we're gonna start throwing hands by the end of the session at this rate.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
One more dog joke, I swear to God.
Ooh, I'd love to.
Okay, but yeah, sure. I can use your leather worker tools.
Yeah. I guess whenever you do want it now, I'll just hand them to you. Like you just
Yeah,
decide when to.
I mean, I'll start figuring shit out. I don't need it yet, but when I do, I'll
Yeah. I'll just hand it to you. It's like it just so you have it.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
So, what time of day is it right now?
It would be early morning, so because
I mean, if we
that
can-
that happened after you had rested for the night.
Waking up. Yeah. The one
Waking up.
good Oz sleep. The final good Oz sleep. If you need time for anything, get your stuff ready, and then we can head into a town or city.
You know me,
That's poison.
I'm good.
I
there
heard
any
you say
rules we
if
need?
we need time, and I just was thinking money.
Yeah. Whoa. Yes.
Yo, same.
Click, clock.
Click. Clock. There it goes.
Do you at least have a direction we guys we're all heading to? I feel like we.
Still trying to
I feel like the.
figure
po- I
it
feel like the port town's gonna be the best word of mouth kind of place.
True.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can start there.
That. Okay.
Before we head out, I want to have a sit down with you all. I just got to talk to you all about where I'm at on all this.
All right.
You're leaving, aren't you?
If you want to call me a coward, you can. I won't deny it.
Are you coward?
I
No,
call
I
him a
wouldn't
coward.
blame anybody from running from this.
I'm not gonna call him a coward, so
You should.
I won't.
Just what happened in the Feywild really opened my eyes to a lot. I'm not over the death of my beloved. I'm still reeling from the incarceration of my best friend. And I'm beginning to realize that my inexperience is hindering you all more than it's helping. At least from where I stand.
I don't agree on that last point, but I can't blame you being not in the right place to be doing this.
I had made a promise to my granddad to stay with you till the end. And the more time I've spent here, and I believe we've done good, but I begin to suspect that he's had selfish reasoning to do so. He didn't want me to be close to him. I can tell he probably thinks that his time's running up and he wants me to go off and have an adventure and become larger than life and forget about the old man that was a great hero at some time. And I'll be honest, that kind of pisses me off. What happened in the Feywild, though you can reassure me any certain way, any theoretical way, in my heart, I feel as if I killed my beloved once again. When we fixed everything. And all it's taught me is that aching hole in my soul is still there. And as much as I have enjoyed my time getting to know you all, where did that come from?
I don't know. I don't know. That scared the fuck out of me.
I'm assuming that was
I-
JT on stream. I'm assuming
sorry.
JT turned on her stream audio.
Sorry.
Yeah, I thought that was the dream. I was like, there's
I accidentally
Oh, like,
unmuted.
well-
I accidentally unmuted the tab. I'm sorry about that.
that
God.
was
That's a
freaky.
part of Trick's. The memories are coming back to Trick.
For a second,
You know
I
who
thought
else has
Jaden,
dementia? You know who else has dementia?
I thought for a second Jaden did like a perfect recreation of your voice. I'm like, huh?
I'm so sorry.
That'd be
about that.
impressive because I have him
No, you're
muted.
good.
Skin crawler.
All right.
And I have enjoyed it, but what I think I really need right now, and what I should have gone after from the start instead of running away, instead of hiding and cowering in shame, is to be with those I love. And right now, that's my granddad. And I'm not going to do the disservice of just walking away like he did. You deserve a proper explanation and a proper farewell. That's how I was raised.
Well,
Alright.
if you do find him, let us know where he is so we can tell him off for not saying goodbye.
So we can kick his ass.
I'm sure I'd be happy to hear it. And I want to reiterate a point. This doesn't mean that I'm just cutting all ties and ridding myself of this. This is a situation far greater than any of us, and I will be doing my best to look into anything I can regarding the Age of Dragons, on all of this, of the giants, of the dragons, of what we face, of whatever Lalore is talking about. I'm going to perhaps I'll start in Meritos. Go through the library at Tradewind if they'll allow me. And maybe
Like you
even
have a-
go through the Bosper library as well. And I will contact you if I find any information, but for now I need to seek out Doc Holliday and my granddad. And I need to make amends.
You tell the faculty at Tradewind half of what we've been through, and they'll give you an honorary degree.
Maybe. But
I mean, I guess it's not. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm not surprised, but I don't mean this in like a bad way. It's more that, you know, with all the shit we've honestly been through, I don't blame you for, you know, wanting to step away and all that. And honestly, if that's what you want to do, that's for the best, I guess. But yeah, thanks for, like, you know, actually telling us and not just leaving like certain people do.
Yeah.
Like a certain someone.
Like a certain someone that we won't mention.
he's a hypocrite. He's a hypocritical old fuck. Mind my language.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
fine.
believe you said that.
Why'd you say that about your grandpa, man?
Old fuck. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't blame you either. I've been on the road so long that it's just kind of my life now, so I get it's not really for you, but I just want you to remember one thing. You always have a home in the Sylvestrum, so don't be a stranger. Stop by whenever you can.
yeah, definitely don't be a stranger, please. Seriously.
If I'm being totally honest, I saw this coming. You mentioned a couple times that you didn't feel like you belonged here. Oh, I felt it. It felt like just a matter of time, and I'm glad you stuck with this as long as you did.
Yeah.
And I do owe you a debt, in all reality.
Oh, come on now.
No, you helped my ass in Obeve.
I did what anyone else would. Let's not forget that you all saved my life too.
It's true.
Yeah,
Very
sorry
true.
your
Don't worry
toes
about it.
almost got like liquefied.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wasn't
you didn't need to
pleasant.
say that.
Ken, regarding Blink, if you want me to, I can take them back with me to Tradewind to make sure they're safe, but if you'd rather them stick with you, then
That's a tough
Just-
question.
The telltale choice.
The dog would definitely be safe. Let's see what the dog does.
Roll for the dog.
I'll put the dog down and be like, "Well, where do you want to go?"
The fuck?
flip that coin. Flip that
Forward
coin.
choice of words.
The coin.
I don't even know what I'd roll.
We'll leave it to the dog, and then Ken takes out like 5 ribs. He's like,
Yeah.
"Woo!" Covered his hands in
I
fucking
guess.
barbecue sauce and shit.
If we're doing it random, we can do like 1 through 10. It stays. And then the other half, it doesn't.
Sure. I mean, what does the DM say?
Oh, well, depending on what the DM says or not, it's staying with me.
I think the DM's taking a fat shit right now.
Let's jump right
Yeah.
The DM is pulling the Carlos and left.
yeah, I'm-
Take a fat shit.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
I'm so sorry. I was responding to. I was responding to
such a
Stacey.
call out.
Can you?
God damn it, Stacey! Every time, every day.
It's our time with her.
You are. You are allowed to keep the dog if you want. Like,
I left it up to the heart of the cards, and the heart of the cards said the dog's staying with me, so the dog's staying with me for now.
yeah, you're more than alright.
Very well.
Excellent.
Well, if I can't have it.
Ken got the dog
Listen,
in the door.
you gotta-
Ken's like, oh no.
You still have to call and check up on the dog, though. You know that, right?
Of course. Both of
It is also yours.
Yeah.
Or
When you find Grandpa, hand him the sending stone. We want to yell at him.
Yes, I would very much like to yell at your grandfather.
I'll
I
be
won't yell
sure
at your
to put him on the
grandfather.
line. No, please do. He deserves it.
I'm gonna cast a hex over the sending stone.
Don't do that.
No, that's too far.
Well.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I'll be honest, I'm not one for farewell handshakes or hugs, so I think I'll just be making my way to the city now.
But what about a farewell dap?
True.
I'm not very
What
good at
about a
those.
farewell kiss?
You never know unless
he
you
points
try.
to the glasses.
Farewell kiss?
You never know unless you try.
Give it a shot, man.
Dap.
You have like.
Do I have to, like,
technically,
do I have to
like,
cup
4
my
out of
hand?
5 opportunities.
You'll feel it. Just feel it. Just feel it. Feel it.
It's a dap up distance.
Bigelow.
Oh, God, it's,
all
it's
right.
a it's a semi-decent tap. Over decent tap. See?
This wasn't
I
so
can
hard
get used
after
to
all. Guess you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Oh my fucking god, get out of here.
He rips off the mask. It's been old trick this entire time.
You passed the test, everyone.
Fucking bitch.
We talked about is like I guess a dog can learn new tricks. Dies, disappears immediately.
Ages
The
rapidly.
mirror opens.
Yeah.
Purpose is done.
And yeah, I think I just sort of spinning the revolver in my hand. I just walk away, run away, walk away.
Run away?
We just hear a lone gunshot and just like,
I go into the woods. He's like,
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just doing like a gun trick. I'm just like spinning it, like, and then it just blows my brains out into like the horizon of the
I was about
sunset.
to say, I can't have any good happy ending. I'm just imagining you spinning it, and then once you get in the woods, a POW goes off. It's like, we're just gonna assume he just shot in the air by accident.
He just fucking died.
Yeah, like we walk over his body laying like Peter Griffin out there fucking front scene. Like,
Oh my fucking god.
like, well,
well,
how do we tell his granddad?
we don't. Tell him he died in the dragon fight. Because no one deserves to fucking be told. Yeah, your grandson shot himself by accident.
In the woods after he said goodbye.
Oh, okay. Lock it.
Well,
Well,
I guess there's another thing else to do. I guess get a move on for the day.
Never really liked that guy anyway.
All right.
Man, don't start. You know you still owe him ribs, right?
That's what. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
You can't keep getting away with this.
I
But
feel like
what?
I feel there's a story attached to that.
There is.
There isn't.
fact.
I don't even want to know.
I feel like every time Ed hears the word ribs, he just like gets an Akira like flash in his head.
He gets brought back.
he gets the numbers
Yeah,
based on who they mean.
Yeah, Icarus is definitely gonna tell the rib story. Yeah.
Long ago, there were ribs.
He just kind of looks at you guys like, Ken, what the fuck?
It was both of them. They were both
Go-
participating in that.
They were both participating, but there was something up with Ken when he was in the Feywild, right?
Stories are getting crazy these days.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get my stuff ready.
Can't believe you'd say that about Trick right after he left. Falsify a bunch of stories.
We can
After
call
he
him.
Fuck up.
God, you guys heard that
believe Trick
gunshot?
just
He's no
died,
longer
you
with
guys.
Harry,
us.
come back real quick, Trick.
Gary, I'm sorry that I
Neglected you.
You've been far away for far too long.
You're me out. I'm gonna be stuck thinking about that song.
Why are you a dog right now, bro?
That's what he likes. I
Don't worry about it.
I like being in my wolf
Like-
travel.
You were
I guess it is
being
easy.
very careful the way you were wording that.
Man. Let's say you got that dog in you, it's a lot easier.
You know that it's. I don't know. It's a lot more freeing just to kind of be on all fours. It's hard to explain. It really
Is
is.
it like is
Pause.
it comfortable?
In a way, yeah. Especially for long distance travel. I still kind of feel the weight of everything, but it feels more distributed in a way.
I guess.
It's the natural form of the beast you are, so you take to it naturally.
You know what they say.
Yeah, I know. It's more
Big
natural
pause.
for me.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. Never mind.
So, I guess I'll just wait for you guys then.
Yeah, imagine we're just gonna get ready.
I mean, yeah. I guess.
I'm ready to rock.
Ready to roll.
All right.
Oh.
And so,
I guess while everyone. Oh,
nope. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say while everyone's getting their shit ready, I guess Icarus can make that like, you know, that fucking collar.
Leash.
Do you have materials for it?
Oh yeah, I guess I would. Never mind. Take it back.
We have
Take it back
rope
now,
if you
y'all.
need it.
I mean, yeah, we also have rope.
Yeah, you can
It's
just
like-
use
I was
it.
about
to
to
I
say,
have
but
like,
like,
rope,
that's not
I
like
guess, but like that's not.
Yeah.
Official. Do you care?
I feel like there's
I'd
going to be a leather worker in any city we go to.
Yeah.
Just gotta
Listen, if
pick
I'm
up the
gonna
raw
make a leash, I'm gonna
materials.
make a nice one, okay?
All right. And so, if I remember correctly, you guys were heading towards Eviat, towards the
Yep.
towards the ocean. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. In that case, can you remove about an hour and a half for travel?
Don't
God
say
damn it.
that to me.
When you
Stop.
started
I was-
when you started the sentence, I was like, "Oh shit! I gotta pull up my
It's
Gonna be
character sheet."
time.
I was about
like-
to open the Forge character sheet.
You literally were like, "Can you remove it?" I got fucking chills, man. I was
Trauma.
Like, no.
Drama. Look what you
Trauma.
did, Carlos.
It's only been like
Aw.
8 sessions, but I already have such a visceral reaction to like, all right, mark off 10 minutes.
Now you know my vocab wanted to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all giving
Yeah,
them shit.
I understand. I understand.
No, but it takes about an hour 30, because it is sort of in the distance. But you are at basically a crossroads to every place, unless you were to go to one of the smaller towns, in which case it would be a little bit easier to get to. But you also don't have a cart or horses or anything, so you're just trekking it. And so you arrive into Eviat at about 10:30 in the morning, and I can bring you over there. You would be coming in sort of, well, from up here.
Jesus Christ, this is a long way. Where? There.
Yeah, this map
I
is
came in
very
with y'all.
long. Yeah.
Where we spawning?
Where
Uh,
are you?
top right.
Where are we dropping, boys?
Sorry.
We drop it on Moosey Myers.
I'm gonna not even ask what that is.
Moisty Meyer?
You know what moist Meyer is?
Fortnite.
I do not.
Fortnite.
Times.
Oh.
Shit.
I shit out my hat.
Fortnite.
Yeah, no
Forgive what we're
G4
about to do to Tomato
I
Town.
am not. I'll
I
the,
will put
the
down
first time I
Ed.
played Fortnite was played.
Let's be the butchers of Tomato Town.
Oh boy.
Okay, I know.
Isn't that what?
Tomato Town.
Isn't
That's
that
easy
that Gary guy? The
one.
Wicker.
Gary's Mod?
No, you're thinking of the snail from SpongeBob. You're
Okay.
thinking of
Gary's mom.
I don't know any G.
Yeah,
I don't-
SpongeBob's cat, the Butcher of Blaviken.
I mean, he is Keith David.
The ninja of Blaviken.
I can't wait. Carlos' character, the new character, gonna be.
Oh, Carlos
My
is
wife
playing the
walked in
clown.
front of
You're
me.
so right. How did you know?
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Everybody loves the.
So
clown,
we're gonna
why
move
don't
him
you
up.
move-
Spot, please.
Barton just walks up.
Oh no,
I'm
no.
chuckling.
Hey guys.
That walks up? That'd be concerning. It's like, didn't we just see you in like another world? Another timeline.
Chuckles.
That-
I feel like we'd all like look at each other, agree, and just fucking mob them.
Can we jump him
I
for
would be
nothing?
very happy to kill the
Hello.
clown.
You don't belong here.
That would be
Dude.
Barton's luck. He just gets his shit kicked out of him for no
Yeah,
reason.
he accidentally gets transferred to Raymere for his new school year.
and it's on site for no reason.
Bar
It's
two.
like, yeah, as he's getting beat up, it's like, I deserve this somehow.
Yeah, this is my fault.
So
I'm sorry for whatever I did to deserve this.
as you are walking through, kind of making your way down the hill, you see these big, tall stone walls that have fallen to just absolute ruin. All of the walls of the castle that would have been here at Aviat are dilapidated, falling over, broken in some way, completely fallen into disrepair. The once beautiful, pristine castle is covered in vines and grime, dirt, stains, everything on the inside as you kind of like peer over top the crumbling walls. And it just looks like nobody is home. The opulent castle, the beautiful architecture, has nobody staying on the inside. And so you move forward.
Are we coming from the woods? Like the outskirts of town or anything?
Well, yeah, you're coming from the outskirts of town, but it's not really woods. It's a lot of plains and hills.
Okay.
There aren't there are sparse trees.
Gotcha.
And you continue forward down the way into town, and you see similar looking guard posts, empty, abandoned, growing over. For the few trees that are dotting your path, most of them are growing over here, and the sort of glass that would normally be used to peer out of and, you know, ensure that people are paying a toll into the city or something along those lines is shattered and scattered across the ground on the inside, and the outside seems to have been trampled over more than enough times to the point where it is more of a glass dust than shards.
Nobody still even fucking live here?
I strive for a world where every building looks like this. It's natural.
Can we see any people in the distance, or is it still just
We'll work
vacant?
on that, bud.
If you were to peer down into the city itself, you would see people, but over here it's empty, abandoned.
So it's just like pretty much. Well, I don't want to say the plain side, the terrain side is kind of pretty much empty.
Yeah, this is completely empty here, and inside this building, nobody was walking along the castle grounds or anything like that, and the towers have fallen into complete disarray, as well as the castle itself.
Yeah, we did a good job taking over. It's fucked up. Let me stop.
That's
It was
fucked
kind
up.
of fun.
We won. We won, baby.
One. Woo.
You should take a rock and throw it at one of the
This one
guard
right
posts,
here.
see if you can break it down even more.
You know, I'll do that. It's like, that seems kind of fun. It's harmless. He'll grab a rock and just toss it at the guard towers. Kind of see what happens.
Just roll a d20 for me.
Yeah.
You fucking
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, you chuck a rock, it hits some of the wood splinters and immediately starts crashing down.
Theo.
Good.
I'll be honest with you, I just kind of looked at a rock, looked at the guard tower, and I just, like, that'd be
Letting
fun.
the intrusive thoughts win.
Revel in your victory,
Yeah.
don't justify things.
Could you not let the intrusive thoughts win? One, we're going into a
Especially
new
when,
town.
like, some of us will get slain in
Yeah.
2 seconds, I've seen.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine no one's nearby, but if there is,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, "What the fuck was that?"
I mean,
If they cared about the place, they would have at least swept.
I mean,
That's
in
what
all
you
reality,
do.
we could just say, "Hey, he kind of just fell on his own." I don't know.
Just could you?
That's what they do,
could you
right?
not do
Sweeping.
that?
Just
Yeah, Sorry.
Thank you.
weak.
Shut up.
And so you move forward. You get to
Before Oz throws hands.
a.
Oz is not like being like one more mistake. I swear to God, he's just being like, hey, chill."
Ayada.
Yeah, why Ayada? Because
After
I
a-
imagine their relationship is good.
After a few minutes, you get to the crossroads where you see the castle in the distance. You also see it has grand gates that are shut. The gate seemingly is old and rusted, though. Far cry from what it once was in its prime. And what looks like a large weapon at the top. Probably something that the guards may have used some long time ago. A remnant of a bygone age. But the gate also looks like it has enough holes to where anyone could easily slip in and out, and with no guards, wouldn't be all that difficult. Now that you kind of make your way towards the edge of town, just kind of standing above it on the top of this small hill, you can begin to hear a couple of people milling about, moving from place to place. The shipyard, even though this is a decently populated area, is mostly empty. There are a few boats out on the water, but very few people are moving about the dock area as you kind of look over and see into the distance. And as you were to move further down, you would see just people going about their day, though many of them are kind of slumped shoulders, just kind of keeping themselves on a constant lookout as they look behind them every so often. They're slightly more paranoid than the usual people that you would encounter in cities anywhere else.
Yeah, no, I'd ask Ed. Do we know if the person we're looking for is like hiding themselves, or are they could they be in that castle, or are they in like the main town, or did Big Man didn't say anything?
He said that they might not be aware that they're special. I think I remember that.
So only you would kind of be able to see them.
Would I be able to tell?
You can't sense them through walls or anything. If you wanted to explore the castle, you could, but
Have I, because I've met two of them before. With the kin, have I like felt a reaction where I could like tell that they were kin? Other than the fact that they're like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, not really. It's more like when they were interacting with your sword, you could feel it surge, but like when you were just looking
Excuse me,
at
ma'am.
them,
Could you touch my sword?
Your what?
that will get you killed.
Yeah.
That's a really
Yeah, that's
bad
how I get
thing to fly around.
arrested.
That's how you get a lot of Jack Sparrow
Just
slaps.
fucking yeah. Well, this is gonna be a toughie, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
The giant
Also,
asked
like,
for us to
what
look for someone.
do
I
you-
thought it'd be.
Do you
Big.
think a nickname will be needed, or
Didn't
do you
think
think
you had
it's gonna
time
be
for the
good
little
just calling you
people.
Ed and Ken?
Always have time for the little people.
Listen, I think people here hate my dad and they hate Ken's dad. They don't really have a reason to hate us, do they? And
Being our dads is a good enough reason, bro.
Yeah,
And
I
I
think
Why would
think-
they care about the little people?
I
They
think
have
we can
big
handle ourselves,
aspirations
right?
and
It's not like we're gonna
big
get
empires.
No, I think we
traveling
can
over the
handle ourselves.
wild.
I think it's just avoiding unnecessary conflict.
Little people
like,
get
I'm not worried
I
about
don't
that.
think our
You may
names really matter that much. So
No,
I
just
know,
don't
call
say
me
the
like
last one.
Fucking Kevin.
Yeah, just
I don't care.
Just don't say my last name.
yeah.
What? So you guys just got the Feywild, and I have to play Feywild all over again?
Well, you can still
Yeah,
say
I'm
our
not-
first names.
No.
That's what I was asking. It's like, do you think we need a nickname? If not, then we just
No, I just
Just say their
don't
name
full
then.
government name me. Like it's not like my face is public knowledge.
okay. Hello, Lieutenant Ford.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna disguise this for.
That's a good one.
I don't doubt my full name's gonna get me into any trouble. I don't think.
I think you're good, Leo. Just because I don't know what conflict they would have with your family.
Yeah.
If
Well,
they
it's also
need
like
names, you can call them meatbags,
I'm not calling them meatbags.
but they are made of
What?
meat.
Okay, me and you never talk later. Shut up. No, I don't think. I'm more worried about my. Fuck. What's the word?
Reputation.
Escapades. Yeah, reputation.
Escapades. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm more worried about. But I feel like it's more of a children's story more than anything at this rate.
I mean, you always have the mask if anything does come up, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
We could always add new chapters.
Real quick.
He
Don't
is
take-
currently wearing the mask, so.
Yeah, like, you got the mask. Real quick. Don't take any offense, but are you he kind of taps in his head. It's like you having a conversation.
He's been getting a lot louder recently.
Okay.
So
Anything we need to worry about.
it shouldn't be anything to worry about. He's just a lot more active in the conversations now,
Okay, just
more or less.
let us know if things start happening, because we definitely need to know.
You'll see it before. You'll see the changes as the days goes on. You know how it goes.
Okay. All right. But yeah, I guess we walk into town and see if your sword lights up, Ed.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be afraid of the big bad wolf. Ask him to a flip, why don't you?
I really hope this is you'll know it when you see it deal, because
Yeah, someone starts
If I-
blowing in the crowd.
if I have to wave my sword around until it glows, I think we're gonna get arrested before that.
Yeah, we're gonna be considered a problem, and the last thing we need.
I
don't know.
I don't know. Can we No, I guess we can't really talk to politicians. We don't really have clout in Laurel.
What politician?
We-
What
we
politician
have-
do you know?
I don't know. I thought maybe we could talk to the captain of the guard and say hey, have you seen any big women lately?
See any absolute babes?
What is
That
the
is not
matter
how
with
that
you?
works.
I don't know. I
Your
thought we
dog,
could
you
get
see
some
any
eyes
big
out
ones
there.
lately?
Have you seen some big booty Latinas? Like, what are we doing here?
I mean, we can't just say giant kindred. And how else are you gonna describe them but big women? Because that's
can-
what they are.
Okay, but
Tall
this
women.
person hasn't awoken yet, so I don't even think they would be that big.
Okay.
So I
Are we
just
looking
think
for
this is
someone
gonna
big or
be
not?
something we're gonna have to see, unfortunately. If
We're
we do have to go
hopefully
to the
defines
police,
big.
yeah, if we have to go to the guards, then I guess let the people who don't look like relatives go. So I don't know.
I mean, I'm straight up just not blood related to him.
Okay.
So
Okay. Let's just act natural, not be worried, and just ride
This is
with
fine.
it.
This is fine. We'll search, and we can, if we need any menial stuff like food or weapons or whatnot, we can also do that, as long as we just don't do anything, I suppose.
can you guys want to make a leash?
No, Ken
Yeah,
wanted a
Ken
leash for
wanted-
Blake.
Yeah. I need to get materials and stuff for that.
Yeah, I don't really want to buy
So,
anything
yeah,
from
we-
anywhere in here though. So
Yeah, and
What do you?
I exactly don't know what giant smells like, so I can't help you there.
So we're just gonna be wandering. That's fun.
Basically.
Cool.
All right, let's
If
wander.
we have to ask somebody, we can ask somebody, but
Yeah. No.
You know what? I just thought of something.
Yeah.
Of.
So we're looking for an earth giant, stone giant, right? Ed.
Yeah, we are looking for a stone giant-ish lady who is like she's. So I think she's awakening to her power, but she's not yet aware of it.
But wouldn't that mean she's more like drawn to kind of like earth things? I don't know, like mines and
Yeah.
quarries and shit.
Yep, that makes sense to me. I mean,
He
I
looks
don't
out
know that
towards the
for
sea.
sure.
He's like, "Well, it's worth a shot here, but I don't have high hopes for that. If that's the case, that's on me."
We also don't know what stage in her awakening she's in. She might just not know it yet.
She could just be turning as we speak.
I'm gonna go find rock things. I'll start there.
Sure. Okay.
Yes.
Are we all going, or
I don't know. I figured cast a wider net.
I mean, are we splitting up? Is what I mean?
I don't think splitting up
I
is
don't
a
think
good idea.
because yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, my
I
bad.
wonder if because my sword seems attuned to this. I wonder if
It's a
meditating.
ruined
on it
castle
would-
that could use some help crumbling.
Yeah, let's not piss off the locals.
All right. As you move down, finally now at the base of the city, you kind of see a bunch of people now in closer form. A lot of people are wearing like kind of fraying clothes, old, tattered, kind of ratty. There are some people in more like modern clothes, things that aren't chewed to hell by rats or moths, but they kind of like, they're even more paranoid than the regular people as they move about town. Like, they're even more on edge. There's kind of a disruption coming from an alleyway just up ahead, where you hear someone just like say, "Get the fuck off of me, man!" You hear like something crash in the alleyway.
We peek.
Yeah,
I
as you-
think we look.
We all just take a comical peek around the
We're doing,
corner.
we're doing the like
This whole
Scooby
place is
Doo thing where we're
dilapidation.
all
Yeah,
like,
we all
Just
peek
the
over like.
night.
Yeah, as you peek into the alleyway, you see like an older boy, probably in like 16, 17 years old, and a younger kid, probably closer to like 14, 13. And the older boy is shoving around the younger one. I told you, get the hell away from me. You're not welcome here.
damn.
We all. Yeah, Oz looks back at everyone like, oh no. Why could it just be like
No,
a fight? Like,
no.
Yeah, like, well, we gotta step in, don't we?
We gotta
Yeah.
destroy this guy. We gotta
But
kill
No,
This is
but
my
I
chance
like
to get
Victoria.
the ominous figure.
He's like 17. I feel like just walking up to him will make him shit his pants.
Yeah. Yeah, Oz will walk up.
Yeah, I'm going.
Just a gang, a gang walking up on him.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
the
it's just like,
whole squad.
yeah, Oz goes like, what's happening here?
Yeah, as you
Is
walk
he
up,
bothering you?
he kind of like looks you up and down, and then immediately like puts his back to the younger kid and like extends his arms, like, "Hey, we don't want any trouble."
I'm not here for trouble. I'm wondering what's going on.
The fuck is your problem?
We don't need to get into that. I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, well, mind your goddamn business.
He turns around and is like, I think we should go. I think we should go quickly.
Yeah, because this ends two ways, and I don't think we want it to end the other way.
Look,
Yeah, you see Oz's face like, Luke, I got you.
look, is this over food, money?
No, it
Territory.
doesn't matter to you. Luke, get up, go back home. And the younger kid like gets up. He's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, go." And he runs off.
I'm confused. Suddenly, you're worried
we're-
about this kid? Weren't you yelling
we're
at him
not-
just a second ago?
He's my younger
We're not
brother.
here to-
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
We're not here to cause any trouble. We're just trying to understand what's going on around here.
Fucking he's trying to get in with these guys. I'm telling him he's not welcome.
And they would be.
Yeah.
It doesn't
It's a
matter.
gang.
Listen, unless you're like, are you like guard or something? I didn't know we had guard in this city anymore.
Yeah, we're not cops.
Kid, do I look like a guard?
No, but he does.
Caps. Who, me?
Yeah.
I just look big. That's my fault.
Yeah,
You've got
you're pretty
armor on.
big.
Nobody wears armor.
Yeah,
You do also have armor.
like
To be fair.
like 4 of us have armor on.
What, you steal
That
it
is
from the
also
castle
good.
or something?
Huh?
I mean,
Okay, I'm tired of this shit.
I mean, again, we just got here, but like, sure, whatever. It's fine.
Oh, you're out of towners?
Yes.
yeah.
Jeez, that explains it. Listen, I'm sorry for the disruption if you were concerned about it. My brother's just... I don't want him getting involved.
I mean, that's fine. We were just making sure everything was
Yeah,
like,
with
good.
who though?
But what's it matter to you? You're out of towners. Breeze through it before someone steals your purse.
And imagine someone criminal.
I mean, if we're
Yes,
gonna
I
have
know
problems
someone
with it,
criminal. Sorry. Ignore me.
the main thing is like, is it like a group we have to worry about? Because that's kind of important if we don't know a group running through here.
I don't know. How tight's your coin purse?
Someone else talk, please. Someone else
Okay.
talk, please.
Okay, kid. We have pretty tight corn purses, and trust me, if someone tries to nab it, it's not going to be a good day for anyone in town. Let's just say
It'll be
that.
a good day for me.
I know it'll be a good day for you.
Who the fuck
But
are you
let's just-
talking to?
Long story, kid. You don't want to know.
Yeah, he's got a whole thing.
He has a thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's something your mom would tell you. It's a bedtime story.
What?
Oh, okay.
It's something your mom would tell you.
I'm glad you
worst
put
way
that
you
cap
could've-
on it.
No.
What?
Please keep digging.
It's something your mom would say.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know who I am? Ask your mom.
Yo, mama.
That was pretty much like a yo mama joke.
Yeah. But
The Wolf of Rainier fucked my mom.
I fucked your mom, shitless.
Fuck me.
Shit.
Fuck me. Fuck you.
Did you say the wolf of Fuckmere?
Yeah,
Oh my
I said
God.
it.
But trust me, it's a long story. But if you just tell us the group, we can at least know who to avoid or ask questions about.
Or kill.
Fucking. Listen, it's not going to be a problem to you. If you said your coin purse is tight enough, it's well guarded, then you'll be fine.
You give us a name,
Alright.
like holy shit.
You... Yeah, Dragon's Tooth.
Thank you.
Okay. You know what? Do you need money?
Can you imagine like a huge guy like Oz just sitting there looming over you, like
Hovering
"Do you
over
need
him.
money?
You need money.
Do you
Yeah, he's gonna throw him like
Then get a job.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm feeling generous. I'm never gonna see this kid again. He's never gonna help us. I don't care. I give him
That's
50
true.
gold.
That was Bellwitch.
I give him
Wow.
50 gold. I didn't mean to add. Take
See-
away fucking 50. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so you throw him 50 gold, and he looks at it and he's
Yeah.
like,
Don't
thanks,
worry about
thanks,
it.
Don't-
Anyway,
Thanks for the
Yeah. Just
5
remember
copper.
5 copper. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no.
wait.
Oh
He like
my God.
squirrels it away instantly, assuming you didn't mean to give him that much.
Yeah. Okay. You know, they're
Okay,
just
for,
that
for a
poor.
second I was
Oh,
worried he
wait.
thought that was 5 copper, and so it's
If I gave if I gave him gold, it would have been like 1/100th of a penny. Oh. You know,
So-
I was kind of like looks at him like,
I feel like we all had the like what, and then we're like, oh yeah.
No,
Oh.
I know what he's doing.
Okay,
Yeah,
Oz, I don't
okay.
think he understands you meant to give him that much.
it's
no,
fine.
that's what. No, that's. Thanks for
that's
the
like-
information. That's what I gave you. Keep it.
That's like more
Just-
than enough for him to live on for a year if he
Right.
handles
Yeah,
it well.
if all I ask is that if there's trouble afoot and you see us, let us know. That's all I ask for.
Yeah. I'm Xavier, by the way.
Xavier.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
Alright.
My brother was Luke.
Hmm.
We live
Hello.
at the north of the city. If you ever need more information, you can find me.
Sure.
Sure.
Just as a heads up, Dragon Tooth aren't the only gang running about in this area.
Okay. Do you know them, or is it?
By name, I can think of maybe one other, but they're the big dogs, and we don't
That's fine.
try
That's just-
running into them.
That's good enough information for us. Thank you.
Looks like we'll have our hands full, eh, Theo?
Just
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy one.
steer clear of the old kings.
Okay. Oh, kings. All right.
Oh.
Thank you, Xavier. In my recap notes, I put pork. I was like, pork. I was like, oh my god.
God
See you around her.
Bro, how fucking poor these motherfuckers
Goodbye.
are.
Xavier,
So fucking cute.
Yeah. What's up?
you're a good brother.
Just trying to make sure Luke doesn't get caught up in the wrong crowd.
Definitely don't want that.
Trying to get out of here.
Well, make sure you
Do,
take
do you
care
know
of
what you
yourself
want to
too,
do when you get out of here?
No?
Just want to get out.
Yeah, who doesn't?
That kind of money will
Along the
take
way.
you pretty much wherever you want to go near here.
Actually, there is a spot you can go. It's a lot of hard work, but you can always use the extra hands.
I don't think we should divulge that we're not
He's
from
like
Lorala.
12.
No,
No, we're not from
You-
Lorala.
You're not
So-
sending him on a road trip to the rats, are you?
No.
That'd be
not
that'd be-
just
that'd be
the
that
rats.
part.
It's
Yes, sir.
it's a warm bed. As long as he works for it, good food. Roof over his head.
So-
And
16.
freedom. So, you know how to read a map, right?
Yeah.
All right. He shows him the map and is like, just follow these trails, these roads. It's a little ways in the wilderness, but it's right there. You can't miss it.
Okay.
So
Don't freak out if you see rats.
you'll see a lot of strange things there, but they all mean well.
See a lot of strange things in the city anyway.
Trust me, you ain't seen nothing what's out in the world.
How strange are we talking?
I mean, the bartender said there was something like a scaly rat that ran through his stock. Yeah.
Scaly rat.
A Trask.
I
Oh my god.
could have sworn I once saw a crow stand up on its hind legs.
I think you just saw a Kenku.
Crows
Yeah.
already have 2 feet.
Also that.
Crows already stand.
You're like,
Well,
what do you mean?
Yeah, no, trust me.
Okay, well, the crow had knees, okay? Damn.
Crows
What?
already have these. You know what? We get it.
You know
Strange
what a
crow.
crow is?
Yeah, it's
Can you like?
it's like a bird, right?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
bird.
no, you're right.
Okay.
It's just that
You're
like birds.
correct.
Well, it was big and it had like human knees, okay?
Oh, that's
Human
probably,
needs. That's
no,
the
Wait,
bird.
yeah,
that's
hold on.
probably a
It had
Kenku, yeah.
skin.
Not
No.
skin, but like it.
I
Like
feel
the
like we're
anatomy.
confusing the good.
All right, stop. Continue your explanation.
Whatever. I
Of
saw
the-
a mermaid once.
A mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like a trident.
No, like a mermaid, like top half human,
Tail
bottom
or
half
what?
fish.
Huh? Crazy.
I don't know. Is that like
You could turn it into
the,
surf and
the
turf.
sea giant kindred? Was she big?
I don't think
What
eating
the fuck?
mermaids gonna be
What?
a good idea.
You need to
I hope
stop.
he didn't just fucking ask
Fuck
that to the
me.
kid because, like, what? How would he fucking know? Is that the kindred spirit?
You need to stop, dude.
Look, I've been given a mission to look for the kindreds. All right, I don't know what they
Yeah,
look like.
yeah,
I don't know what
okay.
I'm looking for.
But we're
Okay,
looking
I gotta-
for an earth
Xavier.
giant, not a water one.
There's a
Xavier.
storm one out there somewhere. Oh shit, we've already met her actually.
Was,
You have.
was this?
You have in fact.
I'm gonna ignore everything that's
No,
Yeah,
that
but-
was the frost giant one.
Frost
you're right.
giant, you meant, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore everyone that's talking about Xavier. Where did you see this mermaid?
Well, I was on the city towers, late at night by the docks, and I looked out onto the ocean. I saw a glowing light, and then I started to hear some sort of music, and one of the sailors out on the water, they started sailing in that direction, and then the light went away. And the music stopped.
So they weren't near you. So they weren't near you then.
No, they weren't.
Okay.
I think if you see it again, stay away from it.
Okay.
Like really far away from it.
I mean, I really wasn't intending to
Yeah,
do
but I
anything
mean, like-
that, but
It's more like if you're like close to the water and you spot it, just like get out of there.
Or try and kill and eat it.
okay.
Someone has to know what mermaid tastes like.
And anything else?
Someone knows. I don't think it's alright.
There's a guy who went through town not too long ago. He was weird. He was constantly crying.
Carlos' character, got it.
We
We spotted him.
I mean,
Been a sighting.
the Dragon Tooth gang got to his corn purse, I guess, and he was upset about it, maybe. Somebody asked him, like, why he was crying, but he said he doesn't remember. He was just crying.
Yeah, that's a Carlos character.
Oh my god. Carlos,
Told
is
you,
this
I
who
called
I
it.
think it is? Sure.
Do
You know what I'm
where they
doing.
went?
I don't know. I'm getting vibes from this.
Do you know which part of town they went to, or?
I mean, they stopped in the inn, but that was a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if they're still there, I doubt it.
And
No,
that's
well,
it.
I mean,
I mean,
are we
information's
looking for this
information.
guy?
I don't know. I'm just asking. And that's it, I imagine.
I mean, for all the weird things in the town, there's probably more, but off the top of my head, no.
All right. Well, thank you, Xavier. Keep taking care of your brother. that's it.
Yeah.
I imagine this
Stay out
crying
of trouble,
thing
I
is
guess,
still
as
around.
well,
This
if you can.
depressing place suits him.
I'm sure I can.
Probably does.
I'm gonna get going.
Yeah, no, Oz is leaving.
See?
You know, to like bolt off and start making his way to the top of town.
Oh, well, I guess that's a start for me, helping Larala. But ain't much.
You know, I got all this
Alright.
platinum I'm never gonna use.
So, where to start? We could check the tavern. We could check the shores. Just a lot of places where it's populated. Because we're still looking for that person.
Pick up a dowsing rod, think of big ladies.
Any suggestions?
I'm not sure this is gonna have to work. I don't know.
Any idea?
I was just gonna ask around if anybody here really likes rocks. It's really the only lead I got.
Hmm.
I mean,
We
at the
could
current,
make
we
our
really
way.
don't- Oh, go ahead.
No, it's like maybe there's like a seaside cave or something.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Go to the beach, check that out.
Yeah, we can try the beach.
Yeah.
And then if not, we can ask around here who has an interest in like a bit too much interest in like stone carving or whatever.
Yeah.
I knew my bathing suit would be a good idea.
Were you gonna say like stovetop
Even
cooking?
Stone
Not
carver.
No, it's stone carver.
Carlos.
I can't speak. I'm sorry. Stone carver. Well,
If nothing else, a sea
It is.
cave would be nice to
I
lay
probably
low.
should
And
get
look for
like a
mermaid.
shirt so I can cover this armor. So
Make
I
it for
don't
a good
scare
nap.
people.
Yeah, probably. Maybe.
I don't know. Put on a shirt.
You look kind of
Maybe
bulky
you
underneath the
care.
shirt, but it's it's whatever.
It looks even worse. It'll look even more Johnny.
So tell me he just put a shirt over his armor.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What else is he gonna do? He's not gonna take the armor off. That'd be
I
crazy.
don't know.
You need to get like a poncho or something.
I do like. That's why I'm like. I like it. Maybe I. Yeah,
You want to borrow my cloak?
I have.
I feel like I'm
yeah.
too big for your cloak.
Yeah, you're also too big for my poncho. I don't think I can.
I'll. Yeah, exactly, Jaden. Take off my armor in this city? Fuck no. Fuck no. They either rob me, or I'm gonna rob them. Yeah, no, I'll work on my disguise once we go to a store or whatever. If we go to a store, if not, we just keep moving to the beach.
To the beach episode.
All right.
I
So
hope-
you guys are heading down this way, I would assume.
I guess.
I imagine like the whatever is.
Do you want to do
actual
dockyards? Do you want to
sand?
actually just go to the beach?
I think actual beach is probably better, unless I'm hearing something else.
No, I'm up for
Do
it.
you think going to the docks is better, or the beach, the actual like
I think beach.
beach area?
Yeah.
Because that's
I
what was
mean,
thinking.
I have no preference either one.
I think beach.
And beach.
Try to like, less
beach.
contact with people as possible until we have to.
Fair enough.
In that case, you would move kind of through this way, making your way through the city streets, just trying to keep a low profile. But to get to that beach access, you would have to go through a tavern, or you could do just kind of around this way, like through here, and then down all the way around from here to there.
Imagine.
I feel like that's
Is there
the more
any, like-
direct route, but I feel like the tavern is gonna get us a two birds with one stone kind of thing.
Yeah, just in case. I'm fine going with either or. I'm leaning towards tavern though.
I'm kind of leaning towards tavern.
Any other opinions?
Tavern is good.
Tavern.
Tavern.
Subscribe.
All right. In that case,
So,
as you
I'll let y'all handle that for a second. I'll be right back.
as you pass through the city, move through again, crowds of people just kind of like huddling together, like making sure nobody's like trying to attack them or anything, just keeping a low profile, trying to make sure that they just breeze through. You see a couple of kids kind of run around, and at one point they run into Icarus, and they
Oh goddamn!
they bump into you, and they
took the dog.
Oh,
I know this Shrek. I know this Shrek. Don't do this to me.
and they run off.
Yeah, just immediately gonna check.
Yeah, as you check for your belongings, thankfully you find them all there. As if they tried to do it, like it's like a little looser. So they probably bumped into it, tried to grab it, they couldn't pull it away, and so they just kept running.
Yeah.
Shittiest pickpockets.
Yeah, it's okay. They're trying.
Children. Don't worry, kid. You'll get it one day.
Yeah,
God,
yeah. That
they're
sure
lucky
happened.
I'm not playing Forge.
Yeah, Forge would have fucking mag dumped on the child.
Eventually, you make your way into the tavern, and the tavern has this like old sign. It's gotta be like 10, 15 years old. It's tattered. It's kind of falling apart a little bit. It's definitely been in disarray, but it's made out of this like what looks like driftwood, and it's just called the Lighthouse.
So
honestly, this is great compared to sleeping at the Feywild again, or eating at the Feywild.
Yeah,
again,
God.
or doing anything at the Feywild again. Actually,
have I actually had like? I don't think I've had a decent meal since we went into the Feywild.
Yeah, I think we're running off of rations.
I had ribs.
Yeah.
That's great.
Shut up.
Only me.
Yeah, I think Ed just like goes in there like rev up those fryers.
Rev up those fries.
I'm so hungry. I could eat a.
How hungry?
Oh, the Rollin.
Yeah.
You could what?
As you move into the tavern, you see like it has beach access kind of like plastered on a couple areas. It does have a nice sort of outdoor area. It looks like this place is, it's like the very few like nicer internals in the city, you would imagine. Probably because it gets enough patrons to warrant it being a little nicer, even though the sign is decaying. As you move onto the inside, you see a couple people moving about. A couple people are just kind of in here having a drink. Most of them look to be sailors, as there was a dock on the outside that you could see. But some of the people in here are dressed for the occasion. And you do see a large bar on the inside with a few patrons on the sitting around. Maybe grand total of about 9 people in here, not counting you. With one person going around to the different tables and cleaning up after them.
I mean, I still got gin from Obeve if you guys want that.
No more gin from that place.
Well, yeah, what happened the last time we drank it? I feel like something bad happened.
No, it was
We?
not
So
that
last time
it
Theo
was
drank
not
it.
we. It was not we.
I mean,
You're not. You're
It's
off
still
that
a
stuff
lot
for
of-
at least a year.
I
It was Theo.
well,
It
I
was-
can't
it
exactly
was-
get drunk off of it, so it's just kind of sitting here.
Yeah, it was Theo throwing bottles down the tower while he was contemplating doing a flip.
Oh shit! Wait, yeah, you kept those?
I mean, it's a lot of gin. It's hard to just throw it away.
Can you even like get?
No.
Buy it so you're not losing anything.
I mean, But I also, I don't know. I'm just saying if you get
I
there's
don't know,
some
maybe you
expensive
can
bottles.
offload
There's
them
some,
here.
I don't know. There's some good bottles in here.
Maybe you
Fair
can sell
enough,
them.
but
This
you
is a
know I
tavern.
cannot handle well my alcohol.
Yeah, if I try to drink a bottle of gin, I will die.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It's probably not, but I have a very low tolerance.
I had never had anything to drink at the academy. My first drink was in Starbreach.
You want
Wouldn't it
to
have been like
try
after
gin?
No.
After the tournament? It's kind of blurry.
Nothing has imploded yet, right?
What?
Alright.
Okay, good.
Huh?
I don't know what you were gonna do.
Wait.
I was gonna-
The thing, this is rough because like I want to go after the sad man because I know that's the Carlos character, but like Ed
Yeah?
has no reason to want to go after the guy who's crying because he got pickpocketed.
This guy
I don't know why
I was
you're
like, that's
assuming
just a
that's me.
skill issue.
I don't know why you're assuming that's me.
Why wouldn't it be you?
At least humor us. It might not be you, but can you understand why we think it's you?
It would be pretty funny if it was you.
I don't
Two
think it's
things we
Carlos.
know about the guy: he won't stop crying, and he has memory loss. Those are two Carlos
that's Carlos.
character flags. Yep.
I'm not a crier.
Because Carlos is stupid.
Whoa.
What?
I'm honestly scared because, like, I don't know. I heard he cry and he no memory, and I was just like, "There's an Emmett in the room." I'm scared.
It's
Fucking
been
time.
it's been 50 years, and he's like, "Oh no!"
In
Oh,
50
no,
years, it's been
I'm
like
back.
fucking hundreds of years. He'd be juiced.
Is that
You're
that why
fucking-
you were like, I know what this is? You think this is
No,
enough
I'm
time?
not saying I know what this is. I'm just like it's giving me that vibe, and I'm like I'm scared.
Emmett's like, "I'm back, baby."
I'm back, baby.
If Emmett's back, I'd be surprised he's in the Rwalla instead of hightailing him right back to Junalo.
Lamau.
Well, I mean, it could be-
Junalo's
anyway.
taking territory.
Take it, but but what are you up to? What are you talking about?
Your mom.
We were just
That's
talking
fucking
about.
hilarious, even.
You're talking about alcohol.
We were just talking about how Theo tried to kill himself with a bunch of gin and is now carrying it around in his backpack.
Yeah.
Well, expensive bottles. I don't know, just ditch it.
That you stole.
Yeah,
I feel like everybody in the bar just kind of like looks over, like what?
Different place.
Well,
If
it's, I
paying
look at him
somebody
like,
less to
what?
do my job as a scam, then this is a huge scam.
I'm sick.
Look, you want me to get rid of the bottles? Fine, I'll get rid of the bottles.
I mean, I don't really care either way. I'm not.
I mean, you stole them. There's no
It's
point.
too late. It's kind of already in your.
Why you
pocket.
keep saying that? Stop saying that.
Okay,
Because you stole them.
Are you
Maybe
fucking
don't
stupid?
start.
why are you like?
From
Why is that
this
the problem
bar.
here?
I'm gonna fucking punch Ken. Shut the fuck up.
Assault.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Okay, what are you gonna do about it? Cry?
get rid of all the ones except for the
I'll go to the
nicest bottle I
cops.
have in here.
Wait, there are none.
Yeah, there aren't any fucking cops, you idiot.
You run to Oz. He's close to a cop you're gonna get.
To me.
He's like, us kill Icarus.
You know what? I'm gonna order from the
Go,
bar
baby.
so I can pretend to blend in. Jesus Christ!
you
Act like I don't know nobody.
Right.
you walk up to the Lizard Folk bartender, and yes, can I get you something?
Well,
It's, hold on, my internet's shitting the bed. Am I good?
Yeah.
yeah, we hear you
What's
fine.
an internet?
Okay, that was weird. Yes. Can I just have a mead?
Yeah, sure. Goes and grabs a bottle of the honey wine.
What's the menu looking like?
Uh,
Is it
Sadness.
like watered mead, but with extra water? Like, what is it? What are we looking at?
Something
soup.
to eat, some sauce.
Boot soup.
I might get something to eat here. Stop playing.
we've got some, just some meatballs, goulash, marinated mole, We've got some
I remember that one.
hogfish and bison fish as well. Local catches.
Ooh. I'll take a bison fish. If you don't mind.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Theo, do you think the meatballs will taste familiar?
Try one.
We should order some, find out.
A good old mole.
It's not gonna do anything for
No,
us.
I'm not.
Let's just wait till we get a deer. You like deer, so
No, listen, you weren't in the Feywild. We couldn't
He's
eat
not talking
anything
to
but.
us.
He's not talking to us.
yeah. Sorry,
It's like, oh yeah.
he's like, oh.
it's again. He's
Listen,
more talkative. I have to talk him down with certain things. It's
I mean, it's alright.
so you
No,
hear me
you're
just
good.
if you just hear me speak out of nowhere, just assume that I'm not talking to you.
Does your friend
Offer
have
to buy the tavern
coven
meatballs.
insanity?
He has
Basically-
some type of
It is
What?
not covered insanity. I can promise you, it is not covered
How
insanity.
dare that little reptile call me some form of
He
insanity?
just has to. He has to talk to himself.
Yapping
sometimes, yeah.
again.
Look,
He has to hype himself. up.
I've went through. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm gonna temper my anger.
It's a post-traumatic thing. He's got
I'm gonna say
tick
he's
where he talks
schizophrenic.
to himself. I mean,
Honestly, saying I'm
how far
schizophrenic
is
is a
that
lot
from the
easier to
truth?
explain.
Yeah, how far is that from the truth, really?
He's schizophrenic. That's all he is. Don't worry
Anyway,
about
what brings you into town?
Yeah,
it. Visiting.
Can't say sightseeing.
I was
No,
thinking about
say that
doing
in
the, like,
character.
He doesn't say that in character. That's what I'm saying out loud. I'm like, you can't really be like, yeah, we're here for the sights of Lorala.
Oh,
The
God.
good Lorala air.
I was
So we're
thinking of
just
doing like the
traveling.
bit of like I'm looking for a woman, aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
I feel like that's every bartender's dream to hear. I'm looking for a woman, and then
Yeah, I
you
think-
go,
I think
"Are
we should
we?"
go
all?"
with that dream for-
That's their like dad joke that they have to rip off.
Well, now you gotta say it.
No, it's
Now you gotta say
Oh,
it.
yeah, no, Ed. Look at Ed.
Have you seen a big lady? No, I'm not gonna say that.
like that.
Bro went from I'm looking for a woman to have
Big
you seen a
woman.
big lady. I'm sick.
Only in my dreams.
But,
Whoa.
hey, amen, brother. I dap him up.
He goes, "I'm looking at one right now." Then he grabs your hand.
What the?
I'm looking for a big woman, and then see him one right now.
This the bartender is the Carlos character. It was a fake out.
You weren't ready.
That's crazy.
Big lady, the weekend. Oh my god. Yeah, can we just end the campaign here? I think this is peak.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's a good
First
high-
session
Bartender
back.
defeated us.
Yeah. But seriously.
We're just passing through.
Well, chose the best place to find a rest. This is one of the safest places of the city, or safest parts, at least.
Wait, huh? This is one of the safest part. What's the issue here? Like, we heard that there's no guard anymore. What happened with that?
Are you, like, slow?
Let's say we are.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we
Explain
had
it like I'm stupid.
we had guard up until 2 weeks ago or so. Remnants and then remnants of those remnants, and then remnants of the remnants of the remnants of the people who actually used to live here and work here. And 2 weeks ago, they all ended up trekking into the mountain, some sort of a disturbance, haven't come back since. But granted, we didn't really have the strongest guard in all of Raymere. Lorala doesn't really pay, you know. It's hard to get pay for city guard when they're all volunteer, because there's no taxes, means no paying the guards, means nobody wants to work for the guard unless they're volunteering, and we didn't have a whole lot of them.
Hmm.
And
So
you're
everyone
saying that-
just went into the mountains?
Yeah.
Yeah, all 6 of them.
6.
Yeah.
Wait, wait, am I confused, or did you just say only 6 people lived here before?
No, 6 guards.
Okay. You only had 6 guards for this whole city.
Yes.
Yikes.
What, you think somebody's actually going to try and... Ah, well, you're out-of-towners. I guess
Why
that
did
makes
they
sense.
all fuck off into the mountains? Explain that to me.
There was a disturbance up that way. They said
And they
something...
didn't come back.
Yeah, they haven't come back since. More than likely, they were torn up by boars or something. No idea.
Unlucky.
And
You said-
you're saying...
Damn.
You
Go
said
ahead,
that
Theo.
they said something before, like you had a sentence you were trying to say there.
Oh no, they heard a disturbance. It was going on that way. That's all.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a little more to that.
No, they were
And
tracking
things
down
were-
something or other, but I have no idea what.
Things were rough for the guard because of the gangs going on.
Oh yeah, who's gonna go up against any of the... You're out-of-towners. I guess it doesn't really compute with you, but the city isn't really run by anyone right now. It hasn't been for the past, what, 300 years or so? And all I remember is,
I see it.
you know, it was this bad since I hatched, so...
Lizard folk live that long?
No. I'm saying it's been this bad since I
Oh.
hatched. That was like 35 years ago.
Oh, okay. Alright. My bad. I misunderstood. Yeah, so this area has just been completely lawless since... What, 300 years ago?
Yeah, something like
But
that.
the revolution was like 600 years ago.
You mean 250 years ago?
Oh shit. Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, I thought we just said that the split between territories happened 600 years ago.
No.
Didn't we say that to
250.
Loki?
No.
Logi?
No, we were asking about...
That is 600 years ago was like when Loralia Bow split apart.
the territory.
Oh
not
shit, that was the
not
original split. Okay.
Bosper and Lorala, yeah.
Boster and Lorella.
I was about to say, like, what?
250 years ago. That would have been a much
What?
longer
Okay.
time gap. I would have no
What?
excuses for artificery not spreading.
Alright. Yeah, so it's been 250 years since the split. So they just kind of left this place to rot, huh?
Real heroes they are.
You're telling me. I mean, if you want a curse word. Yeah, I know, I get you're out-of-towners, right? So you probably don't understand this. But if you want to curse someone's name, you tell them to go and join the Remembrance. Like...
Ah.
It's actually like laugh. Yeah.
Those people are stupid.
They're
I
dumb.
would kill those people. Thoughts? Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah. They did kind of fuck things up here, didn't they?
Bro, we're gonna get back in like y'all did nothing. Y'all did nothing for this country.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
but
We just
like,
go back nothing.
technically,
Nothing?
this is not their problem. Like, if we want to be technical,
Come on, dog.
Laurent,
It
this
is-
is
Come on.
Laurent.
It is their
You
problem.
Come on, though.
The hope.
You
I'm not
cannot
asking
go
them
this
to like,
far.
Evan. I'm not asking them to like get the reins and tell like, but be like, hey, yo, like I know shit. We hit your upper country hard. Let's send you supplies and make sure you're all good. Yeah, we're gonna head out. Good luck.
This is like
Yeah.
the
Own thing we're doing.
equivalent. This is the equivalent of like killing the CEO of a company and then going like, all right, all of you unemployed bitches, not my problem.
Yeah, the Claude pretty
It's
much
like,
just
no.
went, well, I'm going to bed.
He's like, well, nap time. Bedtime. Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Honestly, well, it's hard not to understand the lore, I guess, in some sense. I'll let you look at it.
Yeah, God, I don't know. I figured the reason it was shitty here was because of the Lorala nobles. I didn't
Are you kidding?
assume.
There hasn't been nobles in Lorala for 250 or some years. Like, they all fucked off when the Remembrance Revolution was originally happening. They ran, fled, went somewhere else, scattered.
To
right
where
here.
did they all just emigrate to Meritas? And...
They could spend their money and go wherever they felt like, and then that leaves all of us to pick up the pieces.
Oh, there's like absolutely no government happening.
So
No.
why didn't the entirety?
Nobody wants to try and challenge the gangs that took over.
I don't. This is not an in-character question. Like Ed would know the answer to this. Why didn't Bosphor just absorb the entirety of Lorala if like no one is governing the remnants?
Because you said you didn't want it.
That is true.
Well,
that is true.
I figured that Lorala would, I don't know, still exist.
I mean,
I thought I was just taking part of it.
The landmass.
Well, I
is
mean,
here.
that's
You said you
Yeah.
didn't want
It's
it.
still called Lorala.
yeah.
You
it's
said you
still
didn't. You said you didn't
Lorala.
bother. You didn't want to bother. You said yeah, they'll figure
But
it
that's
out. They figured it out. There was a power vacuum. The gangs took
They-
over.
No, JT, I like what you said though. It's like, well, no one's gonna challenge the guards. Oz's eyes twinkle up.
Nobody wants to
No one's
challenge the
challenged
gangs. Come
the
on.
gangs. Do you know all of
Man,
them?
I want Claude to
perchance?
wake up and be like, "This shit stinks." And
Yeah,
fix
even
it.
Claude like turns back to the remembrance like, holy shit, this is bad.
Holy schmoly! What y'all know?
You thought
You didn't
thought,
do nothing.
you thought the lore was like an isolated case. Like, no.
Well,
Oh,
I thought he had a grudge because he once had a lot of money and
I
was
mean-
now like a shitter.
Yeah,
but
but like
these people were always
That's a
poor.
part of
Now
it.
it's just worse for them.
exactly. Like, yeah, he's the extreme, but like everybody in Lorala hates the Remembrance. You guys met one guy.
Doug,
from
I'm
Lorala, and
about
he
to
said,
take
like,
out
he
all
o-
these gangs.
He said he sold apples by the dockyards to make ends meet and had to scam people.
And, we
And-
were like,
and
"Yeah,
Lorala-
that guy kind of
And,
sucks.
and just, like that is he lived like in Lorala and fucking Lalore dapped him up for it. Like he accepted. Like
Okay. I feel like if it's this bad, then Meritas and Bosphor would be doing like humanitarian efforts here. I didn't know it was this bad.
But you did it.
Lol.
But you didn't.
But yeah, I mean, no, absolutely. I think beating up like some gangs would be pretty fun, honestly.
Yeah, like, I grab Ed. I grab Ed on the side, like, listen, I know we're looking for somebody, right?
You want to beat up the gang leaders, don't you?
No, you had the first. You had the first point, right? I mean, let's hold on. Let me step back. That's my instinct. We take them down because, I mean, of course, there are going to be gangs and stuff around here because why wouldn't there be fucking gangs around here? Do you see this place? He's like, no offense. Yeah, like he knows he's getting out. No offense. No offense.
none
Listen,
taken.
I think we can do some real good around here. I think it would be actually pretty easy to do that.
No, yeah, probably, honestly.
I think we're in a position to help a lot of people here.
All right.
Watch all the
Okay.
gangs be level 20.
I'm gonna mention something here. We take out the gangs. Then what?
Yeah,
I think
can't
we-
just
Who,
leave
who replaces them? New gangs?
No.
The police.
Police
better.
apparently.
I think
We're police.
Tommy.
We're in no position to really instill
Oh
a
wait,
new
I have an
government.
idea.
We can.
I don't think this is something that we can just walk in and solve overnight. Like this is
We're in and out
an
of here.
effort. This is an effort that requires like the governments of multiple countries to
Yeah,
step in.
this will more or less take the rest of a lot of our natural lives to deal with.
Yeah, that's true.
What was your idea though?
Oh well, you like kind of maybe sort of a little bit remember the like guild thingy I did with like mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
And
we're
working
the
on-
Gave
I
them a
guess
shitload of
maybe-
money and
Yeah.
told them to basically move into your parents' house.
I mean, it's not our house; it's the castle that none of us use, so it's fine.
Your extra
Back
castle.
there.
You're right. I forgot.
I mean, it's not my fault. It like materialized.
Can we
okay?
not talk about this out loud, please?
My spare mansion.
No, that's that's on the
So in the middle of the woods.
Where my guild lives.
That's on the sending stone. That's on the
My
sending stone. That's not out
minions.
loud.
Are we talking on a sending stone right in front of this
Say it with your
guy?
chest. Say it with your chest.
No.
No, I agree with Tommy. Why would we be like at least say a whisper on the sending stone is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't need people hearing me whisper. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, but you're just whipping out a sending stone in front of this guy, and it's like, he obviously knows we're
It's
talking
in my
about him.
fucking pocket.
Not about it.
We're not actually talking about him.
No. But like,
I have checked
So,
this
like,
entire
yeah.
tavern. We can outrun everyone here. Why did
I
he
think-
call us slow?
How long have those 6 guards been gone?
Who called us slow? What?
we could find the guards. Yeah, that's. Oh. nice.
Weeks?
2 weeks.
Weeks and
You have,
they
like
went
an
up
estimate?
like the
or like-
mountain.
okay. Yeah, going up the mountain.
The lizard.
Would you like us to check on them?
Didn't mean physically
Well, they're
slow.
probably dead. I wouldn't cross your hearts. So like, you know.
How good of guards were they?
Well, they were volunteers and they grew up in the city. You can probably take a wild guess.
They're pretty crafty.
I guess they were at least better than nothing, but still not like.
Yeah.
You know.
Wait, you said weeks to the mountain?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
They've been in the mountain.
They're dead.
I mean,
The thing is, we can't be a permanent fixture here. Like we can't
I'm not
replace
saying
the
that,
guard.
no. I'm not saying that.
And I feel like sort of like what happened with the Remembrance. If we just topple over the gangs and then leave, somebody else is just gonna replace them.
Yeah.
I do believe they are forgetting how fun it would be to kill the gangs.
Yes, I know it'll be fun, but it'll solve it.
No, yeah, if you want to do it, like that's fine. I just don't. I'm making it clear that I'm not
No.
sure this is going to be a permanent change.
No,
No, I agree.
he wants it. He wants it. He thinks it'll be fun.
Yeah,
No, it will be fun. Take out a bunch of gangs. I'm on your side
Yeah.
on that one.
It's
thank
more
you.
like, you know, I guess.
Jesus.
I'm wondering if there could be any extra.
Subway Surfers?
Same. Same. SNES. Sorry, I was messaging him earlier. SNES, I hear the music louder than I hear you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I thought it was Subway Surfers for a second.
I'm telling you, I'm not never watching the news or anything. It's always fucking like
I thought it was Wheel
the
of
final
Fortune.
parade of before hell.
I don't know what the fuck my mom is watching, but it got
That's
really
why even
loud
watch.
in 5
She doesn't
seconds.
watch TV. She just watches noises.
Hey, Carlos, earlier at the beginning of session when all you heard were screams, I was like, Carlos, I know, Carlos. Please.
And it's like
Oh,
someone
SNES.
fucking died.
SNES,
thought it was Willoughby.
SNES, I'm if you were coming down to the shore, I would like have gotten you like TV headphones for your mom because it's crazy.
Yeah, she's. Yeah,
I'd
she's
buy you a
deaf.
computer.
I know, I'm
Us as
aware.
a server will get you a house.
Oh,
Please
let's
don't.
not go that far.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The other server.
um,
No, thank you for the meal. How much was it?
yeah, it's gonna be 7 silver for the party. And do you want room and board? Well, you've got board. But do you want rooms for the night? How long are you going to be in town?
Yeah, I look back at how long are we staying here?
I have
Not too
no
long.
idea.
At least a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least
We
a
find
night.
our
I need
glory,
like
Sure.
Major.
I need like some real
don't-
food.
Yeah, don't worry about food and rooms for me as usual.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much is that then?
Just add another silver onto that, and we'll call it good.
I give him 1 gold. I'm sick of this.
Ah, sweet. Thank you.
Of course.
I know.
I'm
He'll
rounding
hand
up
you
my
some-
silver.
He'll hand you some old keys for the rooms.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. No worries.
Oh, fuck. You see Oz panic for a second, like, oh shit. Oh, okay. No, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm safe.
Yeah, he's just like, oh.
We never left the Feywild.
Dude,
Uh,
we
dude,
did.
isn't
Yeah,
it
just-
so refreshing to hear like thank you and shit? Like, isn't it so
No.
refreshing?
If you're
scary.
out past 10, just make sure that when you come in, you just knock 3 times before you. Yeah. So that way we know that you're not coming in to rob the place.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
Oh my god, this
Keep
place
that
sucks.
in mind.
Oh my god, these people suck. Ugh.
Huh.
Yeah, no. No, Oz knows what he needs to do.
Beat the shit out of games.
No, yeah, take over Lorala for himself. He'll become.
Yo.
You'll become Mr. Rolala.
Holy
Rolala.
once they find out like who I am, they're like, I mean, he took out the gangs.
I mean, he's alright.
He's
And then I get assassinated by like a
You
Meritasi.
get assassinated by one of fucking Lord's associates.
So
I get assassinated by Oswald Lee Harvey.
over the next
Ain't no way.
over the next couple of hours before you go to rest, we're just gonna montage real quick your investigation. So what is it that everybody wants to do during,
I think first.
let's say, like
Oh, okay.
7 hours?
I would like to scour the
think-
beach.
Yeah, beach, and then probably crying guy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if there's anything else.
If
During
the crime guy's still
The
there.
7 hours, we would at least some of us would find out about the quarry down here,
The quarry.
all the way down the bottom.
Mm.
Oh, you mean this? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That'll probably be
that'll-
last place
that'll-
then.
yeah. I feel like that would be one of the spots Theo would want to hit up.
Okay. That's fine.
Alright.
So beach, tavern with crying guy, and then quarry, unless anyone
Crying guy,
says
Yeah.
anything.
quarry. Okay. Could I have somebody designate themselves as a captain for each of these
Beach.
3 groups? Okay, so
I could do
is
beach.
cool, beach is
I
cool.
could do quarry.
Cam,
Tavern, I guess.
quarry
I'll
is
be quarry.
Theo. And then tavern is going to be Oz. So, can I have each of you roll me an investigation check for each of these places?
Why you even got
Uh-oh.
these? Yeah, Ken finds rocks.
Rock.
I got a 9.
Can't find
got
sand.
It's not a boulder.
I'll put it in there. I'll put it 18.
18.
I got a 9.
Would it have been possible to
17.
give Ken the advantage if I went with him?
Sure.
I think we're all. Are we all going together, or are we splitting up?
I mean,
I-
it's up to
I don't-
you.
I mean, we're probably it's 7 hours.
Holy
I
It
think
is
we're all
7
going
hours,
together.
but
Yeah, I feel like at that
was
point we're
worse,
just kind of.
yes.
Oh yikes! What the fuck, man? Why'd you do that?
I looked at that.
Well, unlucky.
Oh my god.
So for as you all investigate the beach, it's a nice beach. It's just a nice beach. Although there is a portion of it that is just like filled with like boats that have holes in them at a certain point. There's just like one section of the beach just has a bunch of decaying wooden boats. And if you don't look at that portion of the beach, everything else looks nice. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, granted, there's like nobody out here swimming or anything. Like nobody's enjoying the beach. It's just a bunch of sand. You don't know how the surf is, so you know it's. But ultimately, what are you saying?
Is the water contaminated?
It's not contaminated.
No, I think it has to do with
Okay.
those fucking mermaids, if I'm being honest.
Ooh, true. I forgot.
Yeah.
Or people not having time for leisure.
But
It's the mermaids. We should find one.
I mean, you look at the holes in the boats, and you determine, yeah, there's you know, I wouldn't want to sail on
The
that.
holes.
Play a hole.
As you
Big hole.
canvass the tavern, you ask about the guy who came in a while ago who was crying, and the barkeep told you that he was just some weird, lanky looking guy, constantly crying. Like even throughout the night, it was just constant boo hoo, boo hoo. Like it was just all the time. It was getting on his nerves. To the point where like the bartender basically said, "You are disrupting everybody else. You have to leave." And so he walked off and left, and he's somewhere else. Nobody else has seen him since, so he's probably just left the city at some point. But you do learn that he also seemed to have been out of towner. He didn't seem like he came from Lorala. And anytime anybody would ask him like why he was crying, though he would say he doesn't know, he would cry harder. Like it was so weird. People did not understand what the hell was going on with him. They also saw that he had on him insignia that would say that he probably came from Junalil. So he was probably a sailor of some kind, though it didn't look like he washed ashore or anything. You know, he was in good clothing. Not like great looking, it wasn't like fineries, but it was, you know, it was clothing that didn't have holes in it. So he didn't wash ashore, but there was just something wrong with the guy, and he was disrupting people, so he was told to leave. And then finally, the quarry. Investigating the quarry, you find. I just looked into the Discord. But as you investigate the quarry, it is similarly to most of the other places of like export, pretty much abandoned. Inside, you kind of like poke around for a little while, and you wouldn't notice anything that would say that, oh yeah, for sure there was going to be like a stone giant in here. But you do notice that there are like small camps, like little like bits of like bedrolls, fires, things like that makes you think like, oh, this may have been used as maybe a hideout some time ago. The stuff is, it's not warm, but it isn't old either. There's no layer of dust over it. There might be a little bit of like a very, very fine dust. So it was used relatively recently by someone, something, a group of people. You're not entirely sure, but there was definitely something lived here. A sentient creature, no
It might be
less,
the gang.
lived here.
We might be able to find them and kill them.
And we can't pinpoint like time period.
It was recent.
How far ago,
like
like,
it was.
weeks?
It had to have been
Don't be
within
too
like
easy.
5 days. It was very, very recent.
Okay. We have any concrete evidence of anything?
Concrete evidence of what you're looking for? Yeah, I mean, you were. Well, let me ask. What were you looking for? And I can tell you.
Well, to be fair, this is Dio, so I'll let
Oh.
you do that.
I mean, I think we're a team in this, but
Oh, you were designated team captain.
But you had lead. That's what I mean.
yeah. I guess besides just camp, just I guess recent evidence of like activity, like someone still in a way trying to keep the quarry alive, and like I guess someone like, hey, they're still working on it, even if it's just incredibly slow, but they're doing it out of more or less passion for the craft of stone.
You don't see anything that would suggest that. There is only a single pickaxe that doesn't look rusted to hell in here. And it is like, it's well used. The pickaxe, though, is, it's not by the camp. It is, like, inside of a small building. It kind of acts as like maybe like a quartermaster, almost, would work out of there.
I'm gonna do dog things. I'm gonna get a good whiff of it.
Okay.
See if I can at least try to find its owner.
Yeah, you
smell.
as you take a sniff, you kind of like get an idea that the owner of this pickaxe is still in the city somewhere. You would find that they're probably likely to be in this end of the city. Like, I'll just kind of highlight it like this. Like that end. Or actually, hold on. It'd probably be closer to be like... That would be your degree of search.
Okay. Well, that narrows it down.
I can do a small little...
Yeah. I guess I'll relay that information. It's like, well, it's used recently enough. I can get a general area of where they're from. It's, around the immediate quarry area, so we have a possible lead for something.
What time is it by now?
Sure, okay. Do you think this, the owner of the pickaxe might be, like, associated to who we're looking for? Maybe?
I mean, it's a well-used pickaxe, but it's still being taken care of, so obviously whoever's pickaxe this is, they're still, wanting the quarry to do its job. So, it's the best lead I got.
Sure, I guess
I'm not sure what else.
Go and see if maybe going in the area gives you a better idea of where they might be.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a huge area for us to search around either.
Mm-hmm.
Is it nighttime yet?
It's getting close to night, yeah.
If we're gonna do this, we need to probably hurry it up because I imagine people are going to sleep soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to find the source as fast as I can.
Yeah, do you want to
No
do...
objections?
Alright, let's go.
If you're trying to still find the
Survival?
source... Yeah, could you do a survival check for me?
And as far as I know, if I remember, I can track at a fast pace as well.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 14.
14,
9 plus 5.
okay. Give me one moment, and I will have something for you.
Unfortunately, since I'm still human, I don't get advantage.
You find a bomb.
You track these notes.
Don't be human. Being human is killing your gains.
Detroit not.
I mean,
human.
I can turn into a wolf, but I feel like it's going to cause more problems than solutions.
Holy!
Holy
God damn!
Yeah, it's just like, excuse me, did
Oh,
you have
great
a-
heavens!
After
How could it happen?
after a little
Oh, great
bit
heavens.
of effort, I'm gonna move you guys down here.
Okay.
After a little bit of effort, Theo, you would come across a dwarf who is working outside, and they are doing some tanning, just kind of grumbling to themselves, youngins, like just kind of constantly working with the tanning knife.
Excuse me, sir?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Takes the knife and just plunges it directly into a log. Yeah, what can I help you for?
Do you know whose pickaxe this belongs to?
Let me see. Any oh, go ahead.
It's like just, as far as I can tell, it came from around this area.
Any takes it from you if you'll let him.
Oh yeah.
And he kind of like he uses his hand to kind of, or his thumb to just kind of thumb around the bit of the rust that's on it. Oh yeah, that's gonna need some repairs. Well, I can tell you whoever owns this pickaxe is not taking too much care of it, but can't really blame them. And he spins it around a little bit, tries to find some grooves on the inside, somewhere where his fingers would fall in naturally. After years of gripping it and using it over and over, it might be divots on the inside. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. Well, you're looking for a large folk, someone with hands about as big as mine. If I had to take a guess, and kind of like swings it a little bit. Actually, I think I might know exactly who this belongs to.
Yeah, it said it felt like it was around this general neighborhood.
Yeah, well, give me 5 minutes and I'll have him out in just a sec. And he walks into his place.
I'll just walk back up to Ed. It's like, oh, here's hoping, Ed.
Yeah.
How long has it been since we've had dwarf? I wonder.
After this, if we don't really.
I'd say 4 months.
Wait, 4 months
I
what?
forget. Was it a good taste or a bad one?
I don't know. You're the one who ate them.
I think.
I see. I mean, like, I still wanted to know, but now the sentence is complete.
Do you want to know?
Not
really?
anymore. Not anymore. After
Yeah.
well, you ate them. No, I don't want to know.
What? Wait. Huh?
Thanks for the opportunity, though.
He'll lean into Ed. He's asking last time we've had dwarf.
Oh my god.
And
this one probably tastes like lime water or whatever they use to make leather here.
Ed's just like, yeah, I still don't like you.
I wouldn't trust him to be that good, so let's just not.
Okay.
Look, if I wanted to find a dwarf, I'd find someone who wasn't a filthy leather worker.
Okay.
Alright.
Carlos, please get
They
your
all
character out
probably
of here.
taste like rocks.
No, we need help.
Not enough fat.
Not enough fat.
No.
Why are you talking about eating people?
Eating you.
Not you.
Yeah,
He
that's
has a
what he's
weakness-
saying. He's like,
Yeah. This is his way of like.
You're not eating that, man. Look at it. He's aura farming.
We talked.
He's basically farming aura. He is mining for it.
Theo goes, yeah, we can't eat this guy. Look at how much aura he's farming.
It's like, damn.
Yeah, what's the matter? Oh, Oh, my pickaxe. Hey, thanks, brother. No problem.
Oh, that's the guy. That's it.
That's his pickaxe.
I lean
Oh.
over to Ed and see if his sword is reacting. Check that.
You all look a mite disappointed.
Well, I thought doesn't it?
Huh?
I don't think my sword's reacting. Doesn't it have to be a lady? I was under the impression it does.
You were told
Maybe,
it was
like,
going to
normal
specifically
touches.
be a woman, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even gonna.
Oh,
You all look mite disappointed. Something I did wrong.
Oh,
oh,
you're fine.
I'm just not gonna open my mouth anymore. I'm just not
You
gonna say
mentioned
shit.
it.
your existence. No.
You were the wrong person.
You're the wrong gender!
These youngins are looking for someone owning that pickaxe. Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's mine.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we could help you find it. We'll be on our way, I guess.
That sounds like it sounds like Ed's just like.
And
know what,
it's like, going
fuck
through
it.
depression.
Like, how do I explain that? There's no way to explain this.
No,
Well, Theo's
he's
about
just
to
gonna-
explain it.
Hey, do you know like a woman who's really, really into rocks around here besides you guys?
And rocks.
She might be pretty tall.
Maybe,
There
maybe
could be
not. I
talking
don't know.
about the earth genasi that rolled through. Well, maybe, but they were a troop. They weren't really, they weren't all that tall. Bigger than you. Yeah, bigger than you too, bastard. If you're a bastard, I'm a bastard. That's a fair point.
Are you
Well-
brothers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Well, yeah, there was the troop of urchins that rolled through. I want to say maybe about a week ago, actually. They were looking for something or other.
About
Can you remember any more?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I think I ought to. Give me just a moment. I think one of them was a bard, carrying a golden one of them lyres, the like harp things, mini harp things.
Yeah,
I
think it's Lear.
They had a like golden hair, sort of marble body type thing. He was
Does that
nice
fit?
folk, but he's kind of annoying.
Oh, he? No. Not interested.
I think I know who they're talking about.
Next was a long blue gem-like hair. Kind of looked like maybe a wizard or maybe an artificer or something. He was carrying around these like golden, well not golden, but shiny sort of dust powder, gem powder type thing. Was looking to see if the old mine still had any rubies in it. But unfortunately, I think that's all but drying up by now. I had to turn it into a stone quarry after a little while. It was maybe that was a little while ago, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Define
And,
a little while.
Oh, geez, that would have been before Bowspur even came about.
Oh shit! So like 300, almost years ago.
Oh, something like that. I think. You asked Ma about it recently? I don't want to ask her again. Don't bother the old lady. Yeah. Then there was oh, well, you said you were looking for large women, right?
Yeah. Barge of women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't.
We
exactly,
were.
I guess you
I
could
don't
put
know.
it that way.
I don't know what exactly your tastes are, but I mean, she was rather muscular.
No, that's not what this is about. I want to be clear. That's
Not what this is about, man.
I don't know, Ed. It could be at this rate.
no. Shut up. You know why I'm doing this.
What I mean
Shut
is,
up,
I don't exactly know what flavor of big you're looking for, but she was rather muscular. I think she'd probably constitute something like that. She was real nice, and probably a druid of some kind. But she was druid, maybe a fighter of some kind, sort of punchy types, real scrappy looking individual. But kind-hearted as could be. She was very nice.
Is she still around?
Oh no, I think she went out to Calnurse some time ago.
Okay.
Probably with the rest of them. She said she was looking for some kind of a sword.
Huh? Okay.
Said a sword was found. She was looking for something in a vault, some kind of a sword, gem laden
in a
type
vault.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We keep getting like false positives. I keep going like, oh, she's looking for a sword. That's got to be my lady, and then you say in a vault. Oh.
I mean, it's
Could have been in the vault.
better than nothing.
Well, I mean, it still might be worth looking into. I mean, you were out here in the quarry, so I mean, maybe the city set in stone will have what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm hoping.
Get me out of here, please.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Oh yeah, well,
like
it's getting might dark. I understand.
It's not even that. Like, you're talking Southern, and I'm fighting the urge for my accent to come out. So please get me out of here.
Originally
Hold on,
it was gonna be
do it.
It was gonna be a Scottish accent originally, and I figure I can't really do all that. So
I figured AJ will
Scottish.
appreciate this.
well, I hope that I could have been of some help. Not enough people in this community helping out each other. That's what I'm saying. I can't understand you when you're
appreciate it.
doing stuff like that. You mumble all too often. I like mumbling.
Nothing wrong with a good mumble.
We appreciate you for that.
Oh, you're talking a bit silly there,
Yeah,
Frank.
I
Why
appreciate
did
all
it
the
sound
help.
like you were gonna kill him for a second?
Alright, yeah, I'm
Served your
just gonna
purpose.
pick up. I'm just gonna pick up Oz and carry him out.
Goodbye.
Carry me out.
Think of
I'm
Oz.
trying
We
not-
gotta
Yeah,
leave,
no,
or
I'm
you're
waiting
gonna
for
kill
you.
these guys.
I'm not even. It's me. It's AJ who's gonna kill these guys for making me talk
Talking
in
his
an
native
accent.
tongue.
My native tongue. I mean, I guess Vinlock's technically Southern. Crydale country.
Well, they're all Spanish, so.
Yeah, right next to the Southern United States, Vinlock.
Me gusta,
Texas.
mi mama es el biblioteca.
What the fuck did you say, Laurelin?
I got no idea what the hell he just said.
ESPR un momento no es señor.
You're
Okay, show
speaking
up.
that. He's speaking that Elvish language. I don't like me some elves. I don't like me elves at all.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't like the Spanish. I
Their
don't.
ears are sharp.
Hey. I'm just a
Wild
half
thing
elf.
to say right now.
Spain.
Relax.
He's like, I'm a half elf, brother. I'm a half elf. Half of
Spain.
too much.
Spain.
Yeah, no.
Keep my mouth shut about.
Oz will go. Yeah. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, well, no problem. Luck now.
Goodbye.
Did we ever get their names?
You want?
No.
Yeah, what's your guys'
Dingus and
names?
Bringus.
What are you,
I don't know
cops?
what- Dwarf name generator.
Don't worry about it. Don't
Hey,
worry
man.
about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, forget about it. Rumble and tumble.
You did this.
Grippy.
old grip beard.
The boulder and the rock.
Oh, we're the Stormback brothers. That's what?
Thanks, fantasy name generator.
That's Carl.
No.
That's also Carl.
Stormback is crazy.
Boy, humble lad.
I'm Gethid, and that's Method.
The Method Man. Oh my goodness.
No, it's Method.
Oh my
You
god.
know, like an actor. Damn it, I knew.
Oh, Method.
It's okay, brother. It's okay.
You can always change your name.
Yeah.
Jeez, damn.
I mean, if he's like, I knew it.
Yeah, he's the one who is
I'm
like, oh shit.
Yeah, he's the one who brought it up. And they're like,
okay, no, I thought Tommy said like that's a bad name.
oh yeah, damn. Yeah, Tommy went, that's a shit name. Damn. You're like,
Did you just make up
Jesus.
that name?
Yo, mama taught you, gave you that name? She should be killed.
No, it was a silly name.
What?
It's okay. It's
It's
all right,
not
bro.
normal.
It's all right.
It's a fine name. I just pronounced it wrong. I'm sorry. No, I mean, yeah, no, I'm sorry.
My dreams of being an actor are over. Oh, it's all right, brother. They were over about 100 years ago.
I think we should leave. We should leave.
They were over about 100 years ago.
We're gone. We're gone.
Never give up on your
Oz is gone.
dreams.
All right. And so you return back to the tavern. Ah, Method's coming with you.
Method's
I'm
like,
part of the
"This
group
is
now."
Put in my name.
That's
That's Carlos' character.
What is that? Fucking.
Method's like, you know what? I want to continue being an actor. I'm coming with you.
And so you.
For a second, I thought you were gonna go on for like a muscle man routine there for a second.
You know else.
And so you find yourself back at the lighthouse to sit down and relax. You can have meals if you want, and then
I don't have to do the knocks. Thank goodness.
no, you didn't come back that late, so you're all good.
Okay.
And eventually, you all can find yourselves getting up into to sleep for the night. Sleeping on a bed for the first night in a long time.
Yeah.
So
Sleeping
even the
beds around here.
even
They're
these-
shitty beds though.
yeah, these
but-
kind of they're not shitty. They're a little worn, but they're not that bad.
Okay. They're beds. That's all that
They're-
matters.
Yeah, exactly. They're beds, and you know
Yeah,
what?
They're fun.
Theo,
It's nice.
Theo will probably just walk around town during the night.
What's the matter with you? Relax.
He
He doesn't sleep.
kind of doesn't need his. Dan doesn't need to sleep
I mean,
right now.
like, fair enough. But like, if you get in trouble, you're gonna end up like Mikey with the gorilla.
I'm gonna.
Gorilla.
What?
That's true.
The gorilla.
I'm gonna.
Is it a charcoal
roll
griller or a
something
propane griller?
quick.
Oh no.
It's gonna be a 2027.
2027. Yeah, you got it.
So how long will we be playing
Theo,
this campaign? Yes.
as you are walking through the streets, you begin to hear some rustling a little bit, sort of towards one alley. But even if you try to like go and take a look, whatever was making that noise is gone.
It's piqued his curiosity. He's bored. He's gonna try to track it down.
Okay. You can roll a survival check, if you will.
You survived this encounter.
I see a
You know,
13 in
I-
the future.
He's pretty confident, like, no one's awake at this time, so I'm gonna do the funny little thing.
You're gonna go.
Uh,
That's what you're gonna do. Maybe I'm playing on you tonight.
That's going to be a 21, 16 plus 5.
Yeah, as you
already.
start to sniff around a little bit, you pick up a scent, and you start chasing it towards maybe into the bit of town that you were at before. Not like all the way down, but kind of in this way. And as you do, you end up finding yourself kind of like not too far, but a little ways from somebody who is like making their way into a building. They are kind of like, they've got a rope kind of dangling from the roof a little bit, and they're climbing up top of it, and opening one of the windows at the top floor.
This isn't even like Jade or anything. He's just gonna grab the rope and kind of just shake it a little bit.
The human looks down and is like, "Stupid dog."
You made me look bad.
And then he's like, "Who you calling stupid?" And he's just gonna.
Ain't no way.
Then he turns into a human and calls out.
Who called stupid?
That he's going to eat them.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Say
he's
this in
gonna
my mouth.
scream. Like, I think that's
Oh
fair.
shit!
I think it's fair.
That's
that
a
he
fair, like-
screams.
Yeah.
I don't think there's
What the fuck is that? And he's just gonna take some of the.
Oh shit! Sorry, my bad.
Like, he's gonna just take
He
like
puts on his mask.
something big and just throw it at you.
He just jumps in the house. You gotta keep me in, man.
Like,
Wait,
you
where's
don't
the piano?
man.
You don't know what's out there.
Yeah, a couple of lights come on as people like strike some matches and light candles. And they're like, "What's going
Oh
on?"
my fucking God.
Like the crowd's starting to
Oh, really?
get a little active.
Hey, good luck stealing shit now, bud.
The fuck is that? He's still scared out of his mind.
It's like, all right, man. Good luck with that thought. And you're just gonna walk off,
Like he's
just
the
to
crazy
leave him
one.
there.
Yeah, good luck with that, bud.
All right.
Fucking evil.
But he's just gonna keep walking the rest of the night.
Sure.
Simple as. That's more than enough for me for that.
Going back into the tavern. Carlos, I believe now would be
Yes.
an appropriate moment. So please describe.
Yes. Would.
Yeah, clown walk in.
What up, Doc?
Hey, nice titties. You
He's
mind
been
if I-
set up as a sad clown, so I really hope Carlos is just playing Barton. I know he's not, but it would be funny.
Lore.
Yeah, they just tagged out of Lalore. Same traded him to Carlos.
Lalore in a sad clown costume.
Then, I guess to start, what's Edwin up to?
What am I up to?
What's he doing right? What are you doing right now?
Well, we just spent the night in the tavern, right? So my morning routine.
No, I think it's still night, right?
Oh, I thought we.
No, it's not
Huh.
morning. It's still nighttime. Yeah.
You're tranced out, bro.
Well,
reading.
no, half elves don't actually have trance. That's a full elf thing.
He has to sleep. Do we
I have to
half
sleep
read.
like a normal person.
Imagine.
Whoa, Jesus. I feel like most of his nighttime routine is reviewing his notes for the night and just rating. He would probably be in his hotel room. Or in.
Then, as he's going over his notes and, making sure everything's in order, from behind him, he would hear. I think I got the right one. Are you Edwin?
He whips around. Who's there?
Behind you, you see your window opened. Somehow, without even a sound made from it. Standing in the darker parts of the room, there is a figure. It's hard to make out, the outline itself seeming to hide itself from your eyes. Okay, so that's a yes or no kind of question.
That is my name. Who are you?
Yes. Thank you. Oh, I was getting worried. I was getting real worried. Okay, so I'm gonna come out of the shadows, and I would ask that you not scream. I'm working on it. It's a bit of a process. Just if you could stay calm. I'm not an enemy. All right.
If it's all the
Does
same,
it help
to
if
you,
I
I'll
say
decide that for myself.
Would it help if it said I am a follower of the Rune Father? Would that put you at a bit more at ease?
Very slightly.
Okay, then we're on a good basis, kinda, right now, right?
Okay, step out of the shadows. I promise I won't scream
sorry,
or anything.
I'm delaying a bit. Okay, I'm going to step out now. My face is gonna look weird.
Trust me, I've probably seen weirder.
And with that, I would step out a. You got it. Okay.
Classic
Yeah.
character.
He doesn't scream, but I think there is like a moment, an expression on his face of that's not what I expected.
I know it's hideous, right?
No.
As you see a man step out, he is nicely dressed. He has with him a red rose pinned to his pocket. And it seems as if all the color other than his eyes and this rose have been drained out of him, leaving just a swirling vortex of a face where the eyes continuously move like a flowing river from top to bottom. A large split down the middle where whenever he talks, the two gaps between open up to show a fleshy, mouthy interior.
Interesting.
It's a bit of a process right now. I can't exactly fix it. Sorry. I didn't really mean to scare you.
What did this to you?
It's a bit of a long story. It's not too important to the grand scheme of things. I'm not in any pain. I should introduce myself. I'm Rosebud.
Rosebud.
I doubt you've heard my name before. To be honest, I'm a bit of a recluse when it comes to serving the Rune Father. We are serving both. Serving. We're both of. We're on Iberium side, right, buddy? He puts a fist up.
Well, you heard what happened, right?
Yeah. That I was made aware. Yes.
Okay, I didn't want to have to be the one to break to you that your god's dead.
If I had to guess, that has something to do with like gestures to his face. All of this.
Oh, you're like directly linked to him. Yeah, I imagine that would cause a problem.
Yes, I was a very devout follower, you could say. I usually kept to myself, but with the chaos of everything going on and all the madness, well, I'm not quite sure what to do. So I thought the best course of action were to, put my ear to the ground and, seek out someone with potential. And to my understanding, you're that someone with potential.
What led you to me? Did someone send you?
Not particularly. I guess I just have heard a good bit about you from, the big man.
talking about me specifically? I was under the impression that there were other ruined, and I was just one of them.
I mean, there are, but you caught my attention the most, and you were the closest. Well, you were. I mean, I'll be honest, I've been kind of trying to follow your energy, but you really know how to go off the map for a while. I just couldn't find you.
Yeah, we were in the Feywild. It was a whole thing.
That explains it. I hear it's really bad in there.
It was only supposed to be a short while. Something happened that made it into 6 weeks. Have you met Jessica? I'm looking for her.
No, I haven't, but I could help you.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. We're currently looking for another kindred. We don't really know anything about what she looks like, or just that she's in Lorala.
So you're looking for this Joska in Lorala, or?
No, Joska I had actually met before. I just didn't know I was looking for her when I did. She's in. I think she was in Meritas, right?
Vinlock.
No, I think it was
in Starbury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vinlock. Yeah.
Yeah. She was in Vinlock last I saw her. I think we heard that she was heading somewhere, but I can't remember where it was.
I have heard of her as well. How was she? I mean, I hear that it's a rather important position she holds, right?
She seemed well, but I didn't know at the time how important she was. I would have picked her brain a little bit more. I didn't speak to her at length.
It's a shame, but yeah, that's something we can't rectify, right?
But Rosebud, you know I'm not traveling alone, right?
Oh, I figured not. Yeah, I can introduce myself to them. I figured I would, make communication with you first in case there was anything you wanted to speak of in terms of just, one-on-one as followers of Nibirum.
Well, see, I'm not devout. That's one thing that I think you need to understand. I'm in this because I have the rune, and I'm honestly pretty new to the whole giant hierarchy thing.
Well, me too. It's casual.
But is there anything we can do about? I don't want to be rude, but is this like a problem we can solve? Do you think?
This I think it'll buff out eventually.
I don't. Okay, if you say so.
Well, you see, I guess I should, I need to sell myself a little bit to you, huh? I am capable of changing my form slightly, at least from the body. Only thing that doesn't change is the face, though, which is a bit of an issue. But I can, appear as, and he does as an example, like shifts into a bit like a beggar's clothes, still kind of keeping that monochromatic look to him, but shable to change his body's like race and clothing and look. It's just the face that sticks.
Related to giants. Is he the same thing that Chimera was?
Freak, yeah.
That's impressive. That's I don't know how useful changing shape is if you can't change your most distinctive feature.
Yeah, it's a little bit useless, but hey, maybe I need to distract someone in there. Only looking at my butt. See, we're laughing now.
If you want to travel with us, I'm open to the idea. I'm not the only one who needs to make the decision. But
if it helps, I'm somewhat skilled in healing magic as well. I'm just putting it out there.
That will be helpful. We don't really have a healer. But
I believe it.
again, I'm not the only one who would be making the decision. You need to ask the rest of the party first. Is it like late at night?
It's close to like 12:30, nearly 1 by the time that he's coming in.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm not waking everybody up for this. Look, for now, if you want, you can stay in my room.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm probably not going back to sleep after this.
Yeah, it is quite a surprising. Honestly, this was the worst part. Like, this is like the decider, really. You see the face and whether you, I don't know, hurl a knife at me or something, you know? It's been a rough time getting here.
Yeah, I imagine it's difficult to live with.
Yeah.
If you want to sleep, you can. I've had my fill for the night.
Well,
I'm
thank you.
always
I'm
a
gonna
light
take you up on
sleeper
that
anyway.
for sure. I don't think I've gotten a good wink of sleep in a while. I've been sort of managing just in alleys and things like that. Do you have anything to eat either, out of curiosity?
I mean, on me right now, I have some rations, but we could get you something to eat in the morning if you can wait.
If I may, I positively could destroy those rations right now.
Fair enough. Yeah, he hands him like a day's worth of like jerky and dried fruit.
It's a bit messy. He kind of has to tilt his head back and open his maw to like drop it in like that, almost like a basin. Oh god, that's good.
I imagine most people would be disgusted by that, but Ed is like watching with rapt attention.
Oh, I forgot how
So
good it tasted.
Interesting.
You fucking make me sick, Evan.
Just
every time.
Specifically Evan, not Carlos, who made this character. Evan, for having made a character that would be interested
know
in
what
the
Carlos does.
Carlos character.
Yeah,
You never know what you're gonna get with the Carlos character.
No, I know what I'm gonna get. Fucking horrors and goofs and gaffs.
You thought you were
mostly
getting,
horrors.
You thought you were getting Leaky Eye Luca. No, you're getting fucking Rosebud.
You get Rosebud, but then we have Ed, who's like, not like, oh, that's gross. He's, I could study this. Fucking head ass. Study what?
This is always who he's been. This is how he reacted when.
And he's always made me sick. This hasn't changed.
Yeah, as he kind of like he like lips, he licks the side of his mouth. You know, they taste like I remember. Well, like I said, I've been a recluse for quite a long while, and it still tastes the same. It's still same people making adventurers rations like this.
I don't know. I don't know if people really like make it the same. It's pretty simple. It's just dried meat and dried fruit.
Yeah, I guess
hard to get wrong.
To flavor that won't change. So, and out of curiosity, we're in Lorala, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I heard when I was walking around a bit, mentions of Bospor. I was a little bit confused.
That's the next country over. Bospor used to be part of Lorala, and there was a rebellion. Hold on, you haven't been around in 250 years?
It's been a while, yeah. Like I said, I kind of reclused myself. I dedicated myself to the worship of Nibirum, and I've only recently sort of set out into the world again after recent events.
I assume you heard it too. It was quite a shock.
Yeah, I mean, God dying doesn't really happen every day, especially so many.
I still don't really know any details about what exactly. happened. I just knew that they were dead.
To my understanding, it was a just force, lack of a better word, just a simple force that eradicated them. No rhyme or reason, it seems, just a absolute power. What that means for us, or for Raymir, I don't quite know, but at the very moment, at least, there are gods that are alive, and we are able to walk on our own 2 feet, so can't be all bad.
It doesn't bother you as someone who's religious to know that there is a power that is strong enough to kill multiple gods with no rhyme or reason?
I've never been one to sweat the odds, really.
It troubles me, and I'm not religious.
Well, I mean, if there's a general concern about what good does being, all worried and cryy and saddy about it, when instead we can put our best foot forward and make the best of what we have.
That's a very good way of thinking about it. You should get some rest.
I will. I'm going to enjoy this bed thoroughly.
By the time you're awake, I'll have explained all this to my party members, and we can talk about maybe having you travel with us.
They won't burn me at the stake when I wake up, right?
No, I'll be sure to warn them.
Wonderful.
It's an adjustment, but nobody's gonna attack you, I promise.
And apologies if, I've been a bit weird, abrasive. And as I've mentioned, it's been a long time since I've actively socialized like this, and it's a bit of a learning curve for me.
I understand. You've been on your own for more than 2 centuries. That would drive anyone a little antisocial.
And we're in agreement. Good night.
Alright.
He's just gonna crash on the bed.
Yeah. I feel weird standing in the room watching a stranger sleep, so I'm just gonna sit out in one of the common areas of the inn.
Yeah, there's an elf kind of walking about downstairs because they don't need to go home yet. They're like, oh, you doing all right?
Yeah, there's just a guy crashing in my room. Don't worry, I let him.
Okay.
He has permission.
Weird to say just a guy then? I figured that would be a friend thing.
No, he's a stranger. He climbed in my window.
Oh.
Yeah, just keep adding to it, Ed.
Okay, you know what? Sure. As long as you're cool with it, and as long as they're not gonna do anything weird. Do you want a drink?
Sure. I don't usually, but it's been a strange few days.
Alright, and while she gathers the drink for you, we're going to skip some time, and eventually it will come back to morning. The lizard folk is back, and the woman who's making the drink, she goes into the kitchen, starts making breakfast, and not long after, probably Ken comes downstairs, would a goblin walk in and begin to pick up some, like a large serving tray to go and assist in helping out.
Food. I'm probably asleep on the bar because
Bing bong.
Ed has no tolerance, and if he's anything like me, he gets sleepy when he drinks too much. Yeah, she's
Fuck
snoozing.
your life.
Bing bong.
Yeah, Ken, you're the first one downstairs, and you see Ed passed out over the bar.
Interesting.
Killer.
Not long after, I would say Theo probably walks in. And then
The dog.
How was your stroll, Theo?
Scared the shit out of a robber.
Nice.
Everyone's gonna think he's crazy now, so.
It's always funny.
the guy.
So, I don't know. Other than that, it was actually a pretty nice walkout. Weather wasn't too bad.
And then I would
Go
say
looking for mermaids like I wanted.
We wouldn't be looking for mermaids right now.
Icarus and Oz, you two, after a short while, would make your way down.
Probably see Ed laying on the table and ask Ken, like, how long has he been like this?
I don't know,
Just
probably
come back.
all night.
You know, I'd check on Ed.
I'd let him sleep it off.
Because last thing you know, when you were going up for sleep, like Ed did go up to go sleep. Like you went with him.
It's like, well, why is he down? Yeah, and I'd nudge Ed and I'd be like, Ed, you all right?
There's a dude in my room.
There's a what?
He like fully wakes up.
Yeah, it's like he starts pulling out his sword. Like, what?
No, it's cool. I think I let him stay there.
That's not helping anything right now.
Ed, did you know? I don't want to say it.
What do you know? What are
I'm
you
gonna
trying to
assume
say?
I'm assuming someone broke into your room.
No, well, okay.
Then why did you let him stay there if it wasn't
of Nibirum? He apparently can sense the rune energy coming off of me. He's been tracking me for a while. He wants to help us.
What?
I'm going up to the room, man.
But
I'm not taking
no,
it.
there's a few more things I need to tell you about.
I'm going with you, Oz.
It's
No,
too late.
you need to know more about him.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's too fucking late.
We're all walking
It's
upstairs now.
It's gonna follow you guys up. His name's
He's like,
Rosebud.
wait, let's not get
Hey.
too hasty. And it fucking Oz is gonna be like, hello?
Look, his name's Rosebud, and it's going to take an adjustment, and you'll know what I mean when you open the door.
I'm sorry.
Well,
It's gonna take
know,
just
I-
either way.
do you have the key? Give me the key.
It's he probably didn't lock the guy in the room.
Yeah. I just opened the door then.
You'd walk in to see Rosebud in the center of the floor doing some stretches. As he sort of like quirks his head to turn around. Oh, Edwin, is that? Oh, hello.
You'd see a mass Theo damn near drop to all fours, and you hear just insane growling looking at you.
What the hell's that?
Killing? What is that, killing?
Fucking Laios.
Okay.
What the fuck?
That's Theo. This is Oz. That's Ken.
Kill it. It's unnatural.
This
Trust me,
is
it's
my
more than
party.
unnatural.
Guys,
a weaver.
this is Rosebud.
Rosebuds are supposed to look like kind of pretty, aren't they?
All right,
Be
that
nice,
was just
Ken.
that was just
That-
rude.
And my mama said
that's-
I was pretty.
This
Uh-huh.
is because of what
For a
happened in
second, I thought you
Nibirum.
said your mama said I was.
Your mama.
Look,
Your mama didn't
Ken would have
complain.
respected you. Ken would have respected you.
look,
I'm,
look. Rosebud, apologies. We just Ed kind of was explaining it, but at the same time, you kind of just broke into his room, and he's just like, "Yeah, no, some dude just slept in my room." So it's kind of like we had to check.
I told you to give me time to
Definitely.
explain.
Yeah, but like you are like sleeping on the table. I'm not waiting for you to explain how someone got into your room and you just left the room. It didn't get
I
us
wasn't
first.
gonna watch him sleep.
Yeah, but you could have told us in the middle. I don't care if it's in the middle of the night. If some dude comes into your place saying they know a thing, you don't get the others.
Yeah, like what? What if someone broke in and started robbing you? You'd wait until the next
I mean,
fucking morning to tell
It
us?
wasn't urgent. He was friendly. And I didn't leave any of my stuff in the room. I took it with me.
Again, sorry, Rosebud. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, Oz just holsters his sword and like puts his hand out to pick him up from his exercise or whatever he's doing.
Well, thank you.
I'm not apologizing.
Holds
We
out a
still need
hand
to kill that
and
thing.
grasps onto it, sort of pulling himself up with it with a bit of flourish. Well, you know, I don't know how much Edwin has told you, but I am a follower of Nibirum, the Rune Father. I imagine you're familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, good. It's giant.
And
for sure.
as of right now, I'm a little bit displaced, so I want to assist Edwin on his journey to do whatever he's doing.
We can find him a home in hell.
Wait, you don't know what I'm trying to do?
Maybe.
I'll be honest, I forgot. It's been a long trip, man.
Okay.
Okay, so we're looking for the kindred and gathering them for the war room for the war.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, pause.
Then
Yo,
then
okay,
that.
there you-
Edwin, come here for a second.
Yeah, what? You think he's...
Just no, just drags him out of the room. Okay, listen, okay. Can we just first make sure we're not getting the lore part 2 right now?
That is a good point. And Oz is like trying to reassure
maybe-
Rosebud that no, they need to have a talk because Ed likes talking
Like,
too much.
you know, I understand that you're like being friendly with this guy, and this guy seems friendly and whatnot. But also, you know, you kind of just met him. Maybe let's not give more information than necessary.
I mean... Shit, you're right. You know what?
Yeah?
I had assumed he already knew what I was trying to do, and that's why he tried to find me, because he kept saying that he wanted to help me, and I don't know. I assumed he knew what he was trying to help me with.
So far, it kind of sounds like someone's just been stalking you for X amount of time. Finally found you, which
Yeah.
we
How
can
long
talk
ago
later
did
about-
Nibirum die?
Before the Feywild in Obave.
I would say maybe about
a month now.
two.
Right?
No,
At
it would
least
be
a
more than a
month.
month. It would be more than a month. It would be close to 3 months ago.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That means he's
wait,
probably been following us for the better part of 3 months.
Yeah. Not a big fan of that. That aside, I mean, I
Where is he when
understand
we-
that he says that he's like a follower of the Rune Father and all that. Is there like proof of this? Is there like?
I mean,
don't
how do
know.
you get proof that somebody worships a god?
I mean, usually they carry it. You know, I don't know, a symbol of sorts.
You gonna ask him if he has a Bible?
Not a You're
What's a
stupid.
Bible?
You know what I mean? Like a holy symbol, some kind of thing that symbolizes or
Okay.
that has some kind of connection to the person they.
Well, he said he's a healer, and considering he's connected so much to a god, I'm assuming he's a cleric.
Okay.
So he.
But if
he
that
should
god's
have a
dead,
holy
does he
symbol.
still have clerical powers?
I don't know.
That is a great
I mean,
point.
Leary still had her paladin shit.
Yeah,
Let me
but
go
that
ask him.
wasn't her direct. That was
You know,
the daughter.
meanwhile, Oz.
Her goddess is still alive.
Meanwhile, Oz and fucking Rose. Oz is like, okay, so English or Spanish?
Maybe you got something.
He logs in.
Oh my god!
They both lock in. They don't move.
They don't move. They don't talk. They just stare at each other.
Are you actually gonna talk about something? Or can I peek in and say something?
I was gonna ask him. So, how long have you been following Ed?
It's kind of hard to keep track of time. I want to estimate maybe about 3 months.
Convenient. Out of character. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was like, pretty good.
It's I'll be honest, a lot of it has been me traveling around the area known as Bosper. Asking around and
most of
yeah.
the time.
Pretty much, huh? Yeah.
Okay. What made you go to Lorala then, or come here to Lorala?
There's not really any logic or reason to it, just kind of a sense, you know? Like, I felt something was kind of dragging me this way, and I'm already kind of one to go with the wind, so I followed it, and it led me where I needed to go, so it worked out.
Did you?
That sounds really bad, huh?
It's not the greatest. Did you start in Bosper?
Yeah, that's where I started. It's where I am reclused.
Okay. Yeah, now I'll let Ken do the follow up. The slam dunk. Because
Like,
Oz is just like
good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, not even good cop, bad cop. Just like, it's this guy. I don't know.
Get a load of this guy.
Hey, get a load of this guy. Sneaks into someone's room and it's like, oh, I'm friendly. Yeah, right. Damn it.
Huh? Sorry, what?
It's your turn.
Oh. Hey, Rosebud, that's your name, right?
That's close enough, yeah.
Are you like a cleric or something?
Yeah, I have a some healing, arcane, spiritual powers under my belt.
And that's linked to Nibirum, I imagine?
Wait, those are 3 different sources of magic you just mentioned in quick succession.
You're in the hallway.
He's a gaslighter.
You're in the hallway.
Yeah, should be.
How does that shit work still?
I don't really question it. It just works out, so, you know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth kind of thing, right?
I don't trust you. I'll close the door again.
Me and Ken looking at each other like, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm
You'll-
blowing it.
Hey, Ed, I don't think you can trust this
kinda,
guy.
poking you kind of with the stick. It's like, who are you? Where'd you come from? What you doing here? Are you happy with your life?
I'm
You
it's has its ups and downs, I guess. What are you? Honestly, you're more curious than I am.
No, this one's unnatural.
Sure, that is fair.
You unnatural.
Are you a druid?
No, much more. Why is your face like that? Were you
I
caught
don't
in
know.
a
Kind
fire?
of got fucked up.
Were you punched
No.
really hard?
In the past, yeah.
Well, you're kind of ugly, so
Yeah, I know,
Theo,
I'm working
can
on
you stand in the hallway with the others?
I don't want
to talk.
Hey, I'm
fucking
asking you
dog
guys
man
to,
goes, "You're ugly."
please.
you kind of.
I don't mind. I mean, honestly, the questions are fine. They're fair. I'm freakish.
Too freakish, unnatural.
I don't
Very
know. I kind of feel
unnatural.
bad for him.
Oh, now you feel bad for him.
Shut the fuck up. We're still talking.
All right.
Stop peeking into the room.
He keeps on like, oh, well, this guy's all right, but Theo, fucking.
Why are you dog?
Smells
Why are
just
you bored? Meanwhile, the guy with the disfigured face. Oh, look at him.
Question:
Okay, all right.
How can we trust?
You know what?
Why trust you?
If
figuring
Rosebud
out.
runs off and tries to kill himself while we're dealing with shit and makes us divert, then I'll be mad at Rosebud.
And I'm gonna be so
Oh, well,
honest. We already took that chance with fucking Laura, okay? And look at
We
where it
kidnapped
got us,
Laura. We
alright? No. We are getting this shit solved right now. Okay, we ask questions, make sure he's at least trustworthy enough where he can travel with us, and then
And
the
you-
rest we observe on the way.
Could you show examples of your clerical power?
Oh yeah, would that help? I can do that.
I can't confirm it will absolve you, but it'd be appreciative if we know you're actually a cleric.
All
Does he
right.
smell
I
like
mean,
Zephyr
I think
or
at this
not? I
point, probably
can't tell.
Ed and Icarus would come back.
Yeah.
No, he's a real person, but
Okay.
let me
Yeah,
see
fireball.
what I can do. He sort of like sort of starts patting his chest like, and then light appears from his hand. How about that? Huh?
Did
Look
you
at that.
just ham bone and cast a spell?
Bro.
Yes.
pretty light.
say
But,
light?
Supposed to impress me.
Does-
Look at that. It's a light.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna heal any of you. That takes a lot out of me.
Hey, can I show you something, dude?
Yeah, sure.
The fist.
I'll just reenact the same exact thing he did. You're not special, pal.
Aw.
Yo, what the fuck?
How can we trust you? Why trust?
That is the Theo's asking the good question.
How do I answer that? Seems like kind of like a trick question. Guess you can't ever trust me because you just met me, so I lose in that way, you know.
I'll just state the reason why we
Marvel,
are
what does he smell
so
like? I need to
careful
know.
is because a previous member.
He's gonna get
Oh man.
real close. He's gonna get real close. So you just smell your
Okay,
leg.
compared to the X. That
GT.
sucks.
Okay,
Don't say that. Like, no, don't say it like
Chill
that.
out. Chill out.
What is it?
Can I ask a question to the guy in my head?
Sure.
Hey, what's your vibes on this guy?
What the fuck is that?
What the hell is even that?
He's
What?
not responding. That's not a good sign.
Oh God, what is that?
I mean, I've seen worse crawl out of the Unseelie.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
Like he seems like an actual guy. It's just
Oh yeah, that's very clearly
it's
just
kind
that's very clearly just a humanoid. Like,
yeah, it's just,
like-
kind of got fucked up, you know.
oh
Really
yeah,
lucky.
yeah. He's. I mean,
It's not his fault.
I mean, he. Did you say that he was a changeling at all, Ed? I didn't know. If he knows this.
No, I don't think I mentioned that.
Okay.
That'll be the. I got something to test that real quick. I promise you.
Moonbeam.
Well, I mean, he just looks like a guy. He's just messed up. Like, little facial reconstruction surgery probably would do him some favors, but like,
Like a lot.
yeah.
Hey, Carlos, what does he smell like?
Does he smell like a corpse?
Rosebuds.
He
Like
smells like
money
no
now.
bitches.
Like,
I think he smells like old, like it's sort of a
Retirement home.
yeah, just kind of like just the smell of old places, like places not up, people don't often go to anymore. That dusty kind of
Mildew.
just
yeah.
So not awful.
just an old smell.
Musk.
He smells like the sound you make when you step into an old house and it goes.
You even alive?
Crying.
He smells like a
smell like-
Ford Wrangler.
I thought you were gonna
It's
say he
rough,
smells
man.
like a foreigner. I like.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
He does. He's
Just
not
a
from here.
filthy
Yeah,
Ford.
he's not from Lorala, so technically he is. So we smell foreign.
So, like I said, I don't really have a way for you to trust me fully, and I don't know what I can do to change that mindset. So if I need to be in binds, I can work with that. I can follow you along as my hands are tied.
Smell, odd face,
I just have
friendly voice.
one question. I suppose it might be rude for me to ask, but at this point, I'm kind of curious.
That's fine.
What are you exactly?
I don't have a direct definition. I exhibit the qualities of a changeling. I don't think that's quite the right term, though. So I guess the closest equivalent would be a changeling.
Okay.
Sorry if that doesn't answer your question.
I mean, it's fine for now. I'm just still processing. Yeah.
I guess one way would be helping us doing our task, I suppose, since we've already been informed about it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's find the person.
Sure. Yeah.
Too enthusiastic.
Well, I mean, you have a good attitude to it, and nothing good's gonna come your way.
Why don't his eyes stay in one spot?
Sorry, I'm a little bit excited. I don't know how much Edwin has told you, but I'm a bit of a recluse. I haven't talked to people in a good while, and working in tandem with people like this, it's fun, exciting.
What?
It's
Why
refreshing.
Were you a recluse? Why is that?
I had my reasons. I don't know if that would make you trust me more, but for now, I'd like to keep that to myself.
Was your face like this before, or has it just recently been changed?
Recent development, very recent. I assure you, I was quite handsome.
Okay.
Doubt it.
Aw.
All right. Yeah, don't.
Uh-oh.
He's going through a lot. A lot.
Does it like hurt or like?
No, completely painless. It's just, it's kind of like just like a thick mud around my face. It's just, I can't get it where I want it to go, you know?
It is also a bit
I see.
disorienting, just a little bit, because your vision like moves constantly, kind of goes up and down again, and like it at first it was a little like give you a little bit of motion sickness, but at this point you're kind of like you're kind of better with it.
Yeah. I imagine there's a bit of a
funny because like literally the next question they were gonna ask is like, can you see okay? Like,
I found a way to manage. If you ever see him walk around the room and stuff, you'll see like he kind of moves like a zombie, almost like the legs kind of crossing each other. He has a very odd way of walking. Sort of like every step is kind of like a bit more of a strained effort to sort of keep it going.
He's like a walking fowl.
A walking stick.
Rosebud, can you be honest with me?
Yes.
If we don't let you join with the group, are you going to keep following?
Well, I'm not gonna stay where I'm not wanted. Like I said, I'm here to help you. We have a common, like I said, from what you said, ally is not the right word. I guess a common mindset. We have a shared mindset. That's it. I'll settle on that. We have a shared mindset, and we both benefit.
Why are you sure you want to help me if you don't even know what it is you want to help me with?
The path that you're walking is one I want to walk too. Our road end in the same place. It just makes sense that I walk that road with someone else too.
You sound so sure of these things. How do you know that? How do you know that our roads end at the same place?
I'll be honest, I'm just kind of putting up a show for it. I don't have a good excuse.
You know what?
Did it sound pretty convincing?
I honestly preferred your
Almost.
honest answer more. I mean,
I don't know where I'm gonna end up. I can't predict that. I don't know. I just got this feeling. I've always sort of trusted my gut on stuff like this. And if you don't want me, just say it. I'll leave. I'll go on my way.
Does anybody know Zone of Truth?
We got any
That's-
truthers?
that's
I mean,
too
not
advanced.
currently. I
My
don't have it in my
favorite system.
collection.
Maybe
I don't
like
have it in my
later down
collection,
the
so
line.
that's fine.
Man,
Hey,
if I had
level me
changed
up real
class
quick.
to wizard, I would have it.
I thought you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
what?
thought about it, but since so much of his story shit and his magic items are centered around his sword, I didn't want to change to a class that's never going to use his sword again.
He could be a blade singer.
Yeah, he could, but then that would just be doing exactly what his dad did.
If you
That's
want,
crazy.
we can spend some time and like do some homebrew fixes if you want, or we can maybe do an arcane paladin type thing if that's more what you want to go
That's
down.
pretty
the
much what Weave Knight is. Like, it is just paladin, but
There's the arcane
spells.
cleric. Or the
Hey, we got enough
domain of
clerics in
knowledge.
this house, alright?
I don't know.
Got like 3 of them. Like,
I don't know.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Maybe
think
I
about
will
it. Get
just
back
do
to me,
Blade
and
Singer.
I'll let you know. Like, because I don't mind doing any workshop fixes if you want.
Because the spells that I have are pretty much just combat and detect magic.
Mhm.
Like that. Like I feel like I'm not a spellcaster. Which is weird for a character like Ed, who's like, interesting, I'll make note of it. And he has like a big ass spell book. Like, it feels weird for me to not be a full caster. Since nobody has any way to tell for sure that Rosebud is telling the truth, I say we give him a shot.
I vote no.
There's two rules I'm gonna add for me to agree to this.
Yes.
For one, if you betray us in any type of way, we are either gonna arrest you or kill you. That's just a given.
Can I eat him?
No ifs, ands, or buts about that.
That's fair. That makes sense.
No, you can't eat him.
Why not?
No,
If he's bad, why not?
Don't.
He would taste strange.
You can't.
We're not starting this. We're not starting.
Because then
this
he's
right
gonna
now.
be in your head all the time.
He's not gonna be in my head. But we never had changeling before.
Oh my goodness. Second.
What if he eats me?
do
I
you
become
have
part of him.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Glossing
It's a
over
big
that.
thing.
Don't worry about that. That's not even something you need to worry about. Secondly,
Yes.
have you been able to travel? Have you been noticed by a lot of people? This is more so a
well,
question.
Yeah, the odd few. Yeah, those who mainly the type that hang out in alleys, though. So drunkards and
Would you
people
be
like
fine
that, so-
finding a way to wear a face covering? Because we're trying not
if-
to be. If you can't, then that's fine. I'm just wondering because we can't really get
I can.
attention on us.
I can accommodate to that. I mean, I have this hat. I could put that over my face.
Okay.
I couldn't see very well, but
yeah, I
it's
was
something.
gonna say you can't really see with the with that
Something-
covering your face.
And my
Something you could.
well,
see
the mask
through.
is kind of difficult too because my eyes, they
yeah,
do the,
your eyes are a little.
I don't have like
Do
a
they, like-
normal mask doesn't really work for me.
Do they like shift around a lot?
Yeah, they do. Kind of like a pebble in a stream.
Well, that's about it. Is there any other rules that I should add to this deal?
No, I'm cool with
assuming
it.
not. So, I'm gonna state this again. If you betray us or have like a evil side plot for some reason, we will send you to jail or kill you. Do you understand this?
That's more than fine. Yeah, makes sense to me.
Then
What if
I'm
he's
willing to
Batman?
give you this-
If he's
What if
Batman.
he's what?
If he turns out to be Batman, then can I eat him?
No.
I think that's fair.
We will talk about this, Theo. What about that? I will talk
Why
to
are
you
you
about this
advocating
later.
for this, Rosebud?
Well, yeah, you know, I want him to like me.
Fair enough.
Well, he
Probably
won't
not.
be liking you if we're eating you. Well,
Well, yeah, but like just
he's
showing that,
eating you.
just showing that I'm willing to take his feelings into consideration and show interest in it. I feel that's how you build like bonds. That's how you form a good relationship.
You know what? I'm not arguing with this right now, so fine. We will
So,
talk about
yes.
this later, Theo.
Yay.
Theo, you can eat me if I'm evil.
Oh, okay.
I take your word on it. No takes backsies.
Everyone else,
There we go.
please.
Okay, as for the face thing, I might have an idea, but I need to like mess around with some tinkering first.
Okay, you're not like a surgeon or someone that's gonna do some weird stuff to my face, right?
No, I'm an artificer. I mean like as in like making something that would make
What-
you less.
What's
like-
that?
I mean, my idea was that maybe I could like basically put like a magical effect on your hat that makes your face look like slightly more normal.
Oh, is that what that means?
Hat of disguise.
So I mean I think I've heard the term artificer before. I don't have like a super in depth.
Oh,
You'll find out real quick.
Last time he went outside, artifice didn't exist.
Wait, how old are
Well,
you?
it existed. I just it wasn't my scene, you know.
No, that's fair.
So what do you like? When you make
Yeah,
like
it's-
you make like magic boots or something?
I mean, I guess I could if I really wanted to, but
Cool.
so far I've mostly made weapons and ascending stone, but like I could potentially give like a magical effect to like an object, and maybe I know I can like create images with that, and maybe that could like project on your face, so that I don't know.
Yeah, no, that works for me. That's
I'll have to like test it or something, but like
I've had
yeah.
some unfortunate. I do have in my repertoire disguise self as well, but unfortunately, even the arcane does not seem to cover up the issue.
Oh, is it like seep through whatever you try to use to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A face thing we might just have to get used to.
Well, I've certainly
Yeah, I
gotten
guess
used to it.
I mean, it's not like necessarily a problem for me. It's more like, you know, if we're trying to be like.
It's
less-
just that's what I mean, like less suspicious or
Yeah.
whatnot.
Also, I gotta say, is it just me or is this town a dump?
Very
much a dump.
Let's not say that out
It's-
loud.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna
Just-
say
they
it to
know
someone's
it.
face. I'm just saying, like, it is
They
slummy.
They know.
It's rough out here.
They
Yeah.
know. They've had.
We actually
They got a bad hand.
Are we sure, like, the
It's full of
important
death
person
and
we're looking
decay,
for
and
is
I like
actually
it.
in a place like this?
We're not, actually. We know she's in the country.
Almost like it.
Somewhere in Lorala.
Not too much. Don't like it here.
You did get the potential lead of
Apparently-
she might be in Kelnuris as well. If that's
Yeah,
the
no.
same person.
Place where
Well,
they hate us.
there was a large woman looking for a sword who headed to Kelnuris, but the sword that she was looking for was supposedly in a vault. So I'm not sure that that's who we're
Ooh.
looking for.
I mean, that's got some intrigue to it, don't it?
Well,
Big magical
See-
sword, that could help out.
to give you a little context on who we're looking for, the kindred, I'll know them when I see them because my sword will react. And I know
That's
how that
Pretty
sounds.
cool, man. That's pretty cool.
But I have no other way of knowing who they are.
So you have like
Yeah,
a.
we also don't have any like modes of transportation, so we're gonna be like walking a lot.
Well,
We
we
can
can.
probably afford a wagon, right?
I was about to say, can we just get some horses and a carriage and be on our way?
Potentially.
we could if
I-
they have one here.
Yeah, if they fucking have.
Oh, important update. I have no money. I just want to. Just put that out there.
I
Excellent
figured,
news.
to be perfectly honest, I think I clocked you as having no money when you walked in.
Yeah. So broker than a joke right now.
As
Fair.
you're
Okay, I feel it.
You're well dressed for a man with nothing to his name.
Well, I could just do that.
Yeah, I mean, if he can just change his shape, then yeah.
as you
But thank you.
taste, though.
as you are chatting, you begin to hear a yell from downstairs. This'll
That-
work. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
God damn it! Great. I was just like,
Yeah.
me!
Oh,
Everyone
It's
okay
like
down
heading-
there?
Do we get to have fun?
Yeah, Oz is just heading down there.
Fun? Is there fun?
Yeah.
There might be.
What's all the hubbub?
What's all the hubbub, Oz?
downstairs, it seems.
Yeah, no, Oz and stuff already gone.
As
Yeah,
you
Follow down.
As well.
Yeah, same.
As you head downstairs, you end up coming across. There's the lizard folk behind the bar. The elven woman has come out to. She's carrying like a stack of pancakes, and she's like, what's going on? And the goblin, she's like, covering her ears. It's like, oh my god. But there's a man you haven't seen before, who they're kind of crowding around a little bit. You would presume this is probably the owner in that case. But he's looking into a safe behind the bar, and he's like slamming his fist against the bar itself. It's all gone!
Oh,
We've been
just regular
robbed?
burglary.
But burglars could be food.
Dude, not
Could
talk
be.
about food right now.
He's hungry, I guess.
Not too hungry, but bored. Not too bored, but bored.
You've been robbed, correct?
I had 15 gold in here.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Fuck!
You're just gonna replace his
He's-
money?
He just like
Bro.
Mine.
slumps over.
Okay,
Bastards.
Is it?
Did you see
you
who
know
took
who-
it?
No, but I have one good guess.
can you give us that?
The
Name?
Old Kings.
Great. Excellent news. Smashing
You
news,
know-
even.
Slams
No,
the
yeah.
slams the safe.
At this point,
Should have known. I should have got it out of here when I went to sleep last night. Damn it.
at this point, Oz, knowing our luck, I'm not that fucking surprised.
Yeah.
I was
I'd,
just like, well, what's that? We get to kill the gang? Smashing it.
Yippee.
No, yeah, no,
I,
fucking. And I look at Ed like,
I probably cover my face with my hat for the time being, just like, no, take a look at the safe. I might be able to help. At least for tracking them.
Sure. I'll move out of the way, but before you get to do that, I would just make a note of it because this is where we're gonna end the session.
Oh.
Okie dokie.
I see, I see.
And
So,
AJ makes the recap next.
Yes.
I do. I'm gonna make it all ugly, juggly over there.
Bro's gonna make the fugly.
No, you better get Theo
known to man.
fucking jump scaring the guy robbing the house.
Oh yeah, no, that was already
absolutely,
marked.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Don't
I gotta be up
don't-
early, so
uh,
I gotta go.
Good night.
So,
Guys, dude.
Jin, how that was pretty fun.
Goodbye,
It
Shane.
was.